All right, welcome back to the channel. Good morning. I'm a little under weather, so I had to sleep in today. Hope you're doing well. What's good? Mass Arms in the building. Support me out there when they hate me in the lot, hate me in my comment section. Thank you, brother. Appreciate your support, man. Kid the Great in the building. What's going on, man? To say for the hard work, fam. Peace and blessings to you. Thanks, man. You know what it is. We had to get out here and chop it up about this fight last night. Much love, bro. Thank you for that support. Stay connected in the building. What's going on, man? Joseph Robinson, what's happening? Kid the Great, what's good? Cadillac 634 in the dough. What's going on? I don't give a F King. Say that after last night fight, I know Haney fans gonna be in rare form. Yeah, I mean, it was a good fight, man. I gotta think I got a little bit different view on it than other people, man. Loma is who I thought he was. You can't say he's a great fighter after 7 fights. This for Boots fan also show me make the. What do you mean, dude? He won that fight. What are you talking about? Lomachenko's not a great fighter, dude. Lomachenko's a great fighter, man. You bugging. Lomachenko's a great fighter, man. First of all, let me tell you something. That kid's a good fighter. Jermaine Ortiz is a good fighter. That's not a poor fighter. You got a 35-year-old guy fighting a 26-year-old. And he won the fight. Man, Vasyl Lomachenko, that guy was a lot bigger than him. He was a very, very good fighter. Do not underestimate, man, that kid, man. That kid is a good fighter. To me, it wasn't so much about Lomachenko, it was about him and how good a fighter he is. I'm telling you, man, that's why I didn't make a prediction for the fight. And I'm going to tell you something else. That was a good fight for him to take. Lomachenko, see, man, because I am forced to, man, I'm trying to tell you, that was about one of the smartest moves I have seen in matchmaking that I've seen guys make. That was a smart matchmake for Lomachenko. Smart matchmake, because that guy fights like Devin does. He fights like Devin does. Robbery for Ortiz? Nah, that wasn't no robbery. It wasn't a robbery. I would say that 117. We'll talk about it in a second after I say what's up to everybody. Kid the Great, what's going on? Patrick Gordon, what's going on? Carl Dickerson, what's happening? Turn up the AC hot take. Said, I'm good with the 115, 113, but damn, 116, 112, and the 117, 111 was terrible. Yeah, those were terrible scorecards. The 117, 111, I'm 100% with you on that. Those are bad scorecards. I mean, that's way too wide. But I'll tell you something else about it, too. That dude was missing a lot of punches. Like, Lomachenko was slipping a lot of shots, especially in the first several rounds. But 117, 111, I think that's too wide, but I didn't keep the scorecard. It was a good fight, though. And I think it was a very good fight. I'm glad that he made that fight because that fight is similar to Devin Haney. I think that was a smart move for Lomachenko. I think it was a smart move. That guy's about the same size as Lomachenko. Nah, he didn't win that fight, man. You can't lose the last 4 out of 5 rounds, and say somebody got robbed. Ortiz lost the last 4 out of 5 rounds, bro. 4 out of the last 5. He lost the last 3 for sure. He lost 4 out of 5 of the last rounds. And there was at least 2 rounds in the beginning that he won. I don't remember which ones, but it wasn't a robbery. The scorecards was bad. I thought the scorecards were wide. I'm saying that kid is a good fighter. I'm going to tell you right now, that kid is going to beat George Kambosos the same way. No, bro. 85% of people didn't say he won, man. Please go away with this stuff, man. Dude, that kid did not won by what? He won by 115, 113. What was your scorecard? 115, 113 for him? I'll take it. 85% of people winning don't have votes, man. But whatever. I thought it was a good fight. It was a close fight. It is what it is. At the end of the day, the man won, bro. Yeah, and that kid's a good fighter. Like, the story for me is how good a fighter that guy is. Like, that guy was a very, very good fighter. Jermaine Ortiz, I started paying attention to it. Loma got chipped up. Devin's going to jab him to death. He may. I mean, I've been had Devin winning the fight though. I think Haney's going to win the fight. I've been thinking that. So that's not changing my mind. I've been thinking he's going to win the fight, man. If Haney wash Ortiz, will you discredit him like you do Kambosos? Man, shut up, dude. Suck it. Hey, look, if you go to the street corner and go sell your body for $15, I won't discredit you. Take your rag. I'm not trying to hear this nonsense, man. Get out of here. Shut up, bro. God, dog, I'm not even talking about Devin Haney. If he beats Ortiz, when they fight, let me know. George Kambosos is not that good a fighter, bro. Get away from me. Of course Ortiz is better than Kambosos. Of course he's better than Kambosos. Come on, man. Isaac Cruz is better than Kambosos. I think that kid is somewhere around the same line. I think he's somewhere around the same level of fighter as Michelle Rivera. He's like a Michelle. I think he's around the same level of fighter as Michelle Rivera. Loma said he was really good before the fight. Yeah, and guess what? Bozy Ennis said he didn't know who was going to win the fight between Lomachenko and him. He said, "Look, man, we know that kid. That kid can fight. That kid is a very, very good fighter. Dude, you saw how he fights. You see he's a good fighter. That's a good fighter. How about y'all try to give credit to that guy? If you think he won, cool. I don't have a problem with you thinking he won. I didn't keep his scorecard. So I'm not gonna get all over the top with it. He beat the crap out of Teo. Hey, man. We'll see what happens with Teo moving forward. William Zepeda looked good. Jojo Diaz could be a problem. Oh, I didn't see that fight. I didn't watch that fight. I just watched the card. I watched the whole Top Rank card. I didn't do anything. John Boy said, good morning. Again, 2 people short at work, so I can't be on. But heads up, Fight Hype interview with Alberto. Fight Hype states Terrence Crawford offer for a Black Prime was $5 million. With Alberto, Fight Hype states Terrence Crawford's offer from Black Prime was $5 million. $5 million. Gotta go. God bless. $5 million. $5 million, bro. $5 million. $5 million. $5 million. That is a lot of money, bro, for that fight. $5 million. John Boy in the building said, for my guy, Tevis Smith, but if you want to see the interview with Berto, go to Fight Hype, go to GIF. Got to go. God bless. Yes, sir, bro. I will definitely check that out, man. Excuse me. I will definitely check it out. Heavy Bag, a.k.a. Heavy, says, salute for 9. What makes Ortiz better than Kambosos? What makes him better than Kambosos? His footwork, his hand speed, his defense, his combination punching, all of the above. His hand speed, his combination punching, specifically his footwork, his defense. He's slipping all kind of shot. He's a better fighter than him, man. Yeah, I mean, that's what I see. You name it. I don't really see anything that George Kambosos does as well as Ortiz does. I don't know why y'all trying to build this guy. Kambosos is something big. He's not, man. Thank you, John Bowie. Thank you, brother, for that support, man. Let me see something, bro. Some people are gonna I don't care. So what? Man, dude, let me tell you something, bro. You're about to get out of here. Bye. See you later, man. You're trying to irritate me. I don't care. So what? Fuck out of my face. So what? And I'm sure Kambosos wouldn't say that. Sure, Kambosos' trainer wouldn't say that. I'm saying that. Oh, yeah. Remember Bernie stated PBC offer was half of $10 million? Bro, they probably just matched the offer. They matched the guaranteed money. Now they're standing. Now I didn't see the Anderson Silva fight. I didn't watch that stuff. I'm not watching that guy fight no 47-year-old dude. Peter Jones said, bro, $5 million is fair for Crawford and Spence. They don't sell any pay-per-views, and so they can't expect Floyd money. I mean, yeah, that's not $5 million. Ain't nowhere near Floyd money, like you're saying. I know that's what you're saying. Everybody was big mad at Brother Fanon for being right about Errol Spence. Hey, big mad. And you're gonna hate me for being mad about not believing that $10 million that people keep selling you, bro. Is it true that? But no, it's not true. I don't know if it's true or not. I don't believe it, Stuart. No way. Why would I believe that? That is silly. That is silly, 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 silly. Every promoter that heard that started laughing at it. Like, man, yeah, like you need to call him Jesse James for that one. For my guy, John Bowie, getting the chat started the right way this morning. Yes, sir, man. Much love in that super chat to my man, Tevin Smith, man. Like, I mean, dude, I don't understand. Don't look if you say keep getting. I'm telling you, I'm blocking everybody that does that. Right off the cut, I'm throwing you out. From now on, you're getting thrown out right away, bro. Because you're a troll. Good morning, a fat boy. What's going on, man? Ortiz looked like a more explosive Haney with distance control, but Ortiz is physically in a clinch. I think Ortiz is a very strong. He's way bigger. He had fast hands. He had all kind of different stuff he was doing in the ring. He's a good fighter, and he has very good footwork. The way he moves is the way he shifted I thought that was really good matchmaking for Lomachenko. He's lucky he got out of that fight with the win. But he was smart to do that. He was very smart to fight that guy. Very smart to fight that guy. Because that is a completely different look. Like Richard Comey wouldn't. If he had fought Richard Comey, he'd been switching all over the place on Richard Comey. Or somebody with slower feet like that. Yeah, I mean, that was a wide scorecard. So I'm not gonna, it is what it is. Hold on one second. I gotta blow my nose. I'm a little sick. Fat Boy said, "Did you do fight parties? I was looking for you last night." Nah, man, I usually don't do fight parties, man, because I get tired at the end of the evening. I usually start my live streams at 8 in the morning. And yesterday specifically, I was sick. So nah, man, I wasn't really messing with it like that. For now, when it's all said and done, watch it come out that Bud made pennies on the dollar compared to what he could have made fighting Errol. Dude, Fahim Sator, that is the only thing that makes sense. That is the only thing that makes sense, is that he's getting pennies on the dollar for what he can make with Errol. It's the only thing that makes sense. Like, people just throw logic into the toilet because they want to. You know what I mean? Like, that is obviously that is most likely the case. That he's not going to get anywhere near the money for advancing in Omaha, Nebraska, as he would get against Errol Spence Jr. in Vegas. But people will sell you that, oh, no, he got more money to do it. And he wanted to fight this year. You know what I mean? So it's like, man, come on, bro. like you just want people to believe anything. They just say anything. I started super chats this morning. Salute, John Boy. Thank you. Ken, yes, he did. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. Hold on one second, man. I'm going to get that gone from my man. Yes, sir. Look, a fella in the building. What's going on, bro? Only Bud fans throw logic in the toilet, but when you have Bud as your favorite fighter, you have to. I mean, look, bro, Bud is a great fighter, man. No joke. Bud is a great fighter. I'm going to back up. It's just these guys, it's tough on me because Bud fans tick me off. You know? But if you move out of a fight, if you don't take a fight with Errol Spence and you give me an advancing fight after all of that talking, and after all of the things that you guys have said, and it winds up not being true. Like, I knew it wasn't true, but you guys just act like it's true. I mean, what do you want me to do, man? Yeah, I'm not just disappointed that the fight doesn't happen. I just want you guys to stop telling stories to people. That stuff, it's just a bunch of storytelling. Guys, I mean, a bunch of storytelling. All of this, he did this, he did that, he did this, and he did that, and this and that. Come on, man. How you go from pound for pound number one to the century's biggest duck? Hey, man, real quick. By turning down the big fight and going to fight David Avancian. Robert David said, "You are right, big brother Fanon." Yeah, I mean, Look, bro, I don't be like, I don't like, I'm getting tired. Like I hear like the trolls. Like I listen to trolls like lately. And you got trolls out there killing people, killing people, killing them. And people that are legitimately good people, good boxing fans, having to defend stuff. And guess what? The trolls are right. The trolls are right. The guys that are flat out racists, they're right about this. They're right about it. And you are being wrong about it. I don't like agree. You think I like agreeing with those people? No, I don't. I hate agreeing with them. I'm not about to start jumping on their platforms and becoming a member of their, loosely connected society and none of that. I'm not going there to look for kindred spirits with them clowns. But just know, bro, they're right. They're right. You're wrong. They're right. And it's a shame. Please explain, please. No, I can't. I can't do it. I can't explain. I don't want to explain. I've been explaining it in indirect manners. Okay, salute to you, Kid the Great. Let's love this super chat, bro. People have been coming to my channel for over a year with a bunch of stuff about me being clickbait and me making things up and me lying and this and that and the other, right? Every time that they do that, not every individual instance, for the most part, seriously, you're lost, bro. It's all about this. It's all about this Terrence Crawford fight and what offers were made, what offers weren't made, whether or not you're biased for a fighter and you're just going to say anything in favor of your fighter, whether you're just supporting your guy for no reason. Ish Snooty, can you tell me what you mean? You're doing what are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. What's going? Hey, Adam Wiley M in the building. What's going on, bro? Hey, you can always hit me up on the You can always hit me up on Instagram, Fiend, and I'll give you an explanation there. Yeah, thank you, Ish Snooty. I didn't think so, so I just needed to make sure. So even though recent racists are calling Bud a duck, look, bro, no, they've been saying that YouTube channels make up news, and that they are getting paid by these other guys. They're getting paid by guys to push narratives that support their fighters, that they're not real boxing fans, all of that type of stuff. All of that. So yeah, they absolutely are killing people out there, man. I mean, seriously, bro, I hate it. Like GZGC said, no bias, Fanon, always honest and down to earth about the channels, about the Danos, the channel's daily boxing contest. Yes, sir. And Tevin Smith said, okay, salute to you, Kid the Great. Thank you, bro. Chris Will said, well, good morning, Fanon. You think Loma gonna duck Haney again? He didn't duck him. He never did duck him. He never did duck him. And no, I don't think he's ducking him. He said he's going to be ready for the fight. I want to know what Devin Haney means by you're going to have to make sacrifices to fight me. Right now, Lomachenko says he wants to fight. Devin's the one that's not committed to the fight. My question is Devin Haney going to fight him? Because what he said was, it all depends on what happens at the negotiation table. I made sacrifices to get this championship. What sacrifices are you going to make to fight me? Devin was non-committal about fighting him. So I don't know if Devin's going to fight him. Yeah, he called Devin a heavyweight, but he said that he wanted to fight him. He said, I want 4 belts. That's why I fought this guy. I want 4 belts. Lomachenko definitely wants to fight him, bro. He's saying he wants to fight him. Stop it what? Stop what? And look, man, I see that I'm going to have to be, I'm just clapping. I'm clapping clowns. Okay? You're not going to stick around here long, bro. Okay? If I can't tell the truth, if I can't tell you the truth, bro, go away. You want to hear something else. Tevin Smith, all love, fam. Just supporting a big for 9. Shout out to you. Turn it up, AC, bro. Stop it, bro. You have to explain that, man. Loma ducked Haney when he shut up, bro. Goodbye. That's what I thought. Get out. See you later. Good morning, Fanon. Was it ring rust or father time catching up with Loma? I can't say what it was. I think it was a very difficult match. The number one thing is that Jermaine Ortiz is a very good fighter. Jermaine Ortiz is a very good fighter who sparred Lomachenko a lot of times and knew what Lomachenko wanted to do in the ring. Hey, Adwise and Fanon, you're mean to Devin, bro. I mean, whatever. I'm throwing you guys out for this stuff. I don't need you. Devin Haney did not get ducked by Lomachenko. He was never his mandatory. So whatever, bro. Devin Haney can say I was your mandatory till he's purple in the face. Doesn't make a difference to me. He wasn't his mandatory. But even if he was, he took a unification fight. So that's not a duck because he fought Teofimo Lopez. Even if it was his mandatory, that's not ducking a mandatory because you fought a unification fight against Teofimo Lopez for the IBF belt. Any way you go, it's not a duck. So, but anyway, I'm glad that you wasted your time with that one statement. Go make another page and come back. You don't know what you're talking about. See you later, brother. I'm shooting everybody that argues with this because I know you're fake right away. I'm just telling you, I'm not playing any games with you dudes. The second you start arguing and calling Lomachenko a duck, I'm blocking you. Because my point of view is already out there, bro. I don't think and he ain't ducking now. He wants to fight him now. So there we are. He's not ducking him now. He's trying to fight him. Anyway, did you believe Lomachenko won? I thought, let me put it this way. Case, I think that if somebody would have scored it for Ortiz, I could see that. If somebody scored it for Lomachenko, I could see it. I thought it was a close fight. I thought the problem with Ortiz was that Lomachenko won 4 out of the last 5 rounds. He won 4 out of the last 5 rounds, and he most definitely won at least 1 of the first 6. So winning, I think it had it like 3. I had it like, matter of fact, I think he won the second round. So to me, I know he won the second round and 3 out of the last 4 rounds. So 4 out of the last 5 rounds, excuse me. 4 out of the last 5 rounds. So right there, that's for me, that's 5 rounds right there. That I give to Lomachenko, 5 rounds. So if you scored it 7-5 for him, I wouldn't have a problem with it. Why are you going to say when Devin flushed Loma? What am I going to say, Big Scrappo? Shut up to you. What I'm going to tell you is I told you so. Big Scrappo. If Devin beats Lomachenko, I will say I told you so. Because I've been picking Devin to beat Lomachenko for at least a year. That's why I'm throwing you guys out of here. What you going to say when he wins the fight? I'm going to say, I told you so. Stick with me. I know how to predict fights. What? Now, I'm seriously, because they're not good for my health. I'm really tired of that conversation. I'm not going to engage in that anymore. You guys can keep telling me that water is hot, that water is flammable. You know what I'm saying? You can keep telling me that if you throw a match in water to light on fire, you can say that shit till you blue in the face, bro. I'm just not going to let you say it to me anymore. It's like they never heard you before. No, they can't get past it. Dan Fanon, what's up with everybody today? All the haters are on your channel today. The haters stay on my channel, brother. 117, 111. Yeah, I think that's a bad scorecard. Definitely. I think that's a bad scorecard. But again, I gave the fight, I gave him 8, 10, 11, and 12. For sure, I gave him 2, 8, 10, 11, and 12. You think they stole it from your boy? Hey, man, they may have stolen it from your boy. They may have stolen from your boy. Look, man, I don't have any horse in that race. Quite honestly, I was kind of rooting for Ortiz because that means we could have got the Shakur Stevenson fight. If they would have given that decision to Ortiz, guess what? That means Devin's going to fight Shakur. G said, hey, Fanon, it makes for a good show. No, I'm clapping them right away, bro. They can come back later, brother. Like I said, they want to guess what I think. Look, the man didn't duck the man. What you want me to say? It's not a duck. I'll call a duck when somebody ducks him. If somebody ducked him, I would easily tell you he ducked him. I don't have a problem with that. How does that hurt me? But I'm not in the business of telling you things that are not true because that I don't believe. Because I don't want to lose arguments to people like Paulie Malignaggi. Paulie Malignaggi ended all of that when he said, so let me get this right. If Jaron Ennis is Errol Spence Jr.'s mandatory, right? Yes, he's his mandatory. So does that mean if Errol Spence Jr. fights Terrence Crawford, he's ducking Jaron Ennis? Of course not. It's literally the same scenario as Devin Haney, Lomachenko, and Teofimo Lopez. So what are you talking about? That's just dishonest, bro. That's just media promoter talk, bro. That's media promoter talk. So I'll leave alone. Call him as mandatory because obviously you guys are going to call him as mandatory forever, even though he wasn't. But whatever. He's his mandatory. So what? It's still not a duck. My problem is I keep getting stuck on this. He was his mandatory stuff. And I should just give it to you. Okay, yeah, he's his mandatory. Okay. It's still not a duck. He fought for a unification fight. Well, then you're going to come, then your next step is this. Well, he took why did he take the franchise belt? Man, why don't you get that dude's thing out your mouth? Just get that man's thing out your mouth. Okay? That man, get it out your mouth. All right? When you're talking to me. Because this is what you sound like when you're talking. I can barely hear you for them things jangling on your chin. John Boy said, sorry about that. I had to do that to y'all because y'all seriously need to go away from me. That's why I'm blocking you. Kid ATX 00s, John D, Cal Coolit. Sorry I missed anyone. Mike Kirkland, Herbert Johnson, Tevis J. Miller, and all the Jeffs in the building. You know what I'm saying? All the Jeffs in the building. Face of boxing and sold 2,600 seats in his hometown. Make sense. See, yeah, I'm just going to leave that. I'm going to leave that alone. Oh, that's Bill Haney. Oh, hold on. That's Bill Haney. Now watch the difference. Watch the difference. Congratulations, bro. Get your money. The undisputed champion of the world. Y'all are promoting the hell out that fighter. Congratulations. That's that man's job. Okay? And I've been said Devin Haney's going to beat Lomachenko. So leave me alone. All I'm telling you is it is what it is. Love you, Jay. Thank GZ. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that, man. He's the face of boxing, man. No need to go out there. He's the face of boxing. I got no problem with that, brother. It's William Haney. That's Devin Haney's pops. I mean, that's the promoter. His promoter, his pops. Good. Hey, I don't do anything but wish you guys the best. Don't let the disagreement with certain fan bases fool you, brother. No joke. Freddie Jimenez only said, Amazing Ways said, Loma never ducked Haney is gonna win easily. Look, man, like I said, bro, I want to move on from the discussion, bro. Tevin Smith said, you missed my last super chat. I got you, brother. I'm gonna go slide back. Sorry. Because you know I slipped. I didn't slip too far though. But so anyway, no, I've got Devin Haney for beating Lomachenko any way it goes. But I do think that was a good. Who did I miss? Tevis. No, I got you. Said, okay, salute to you, kid. The great. Thank you, brother. No, I got most definitely. I think that was a great match for Lomachenko to take to fight Haney, though, because that's a similar style. It wouldn't have done him any good to look good against a flat-footed fighter. You know, and I'm telling you, a lot of people predicted Lomachenko to lose that fight. A lot. That's why I didn't make a prediction, because I wasn't familiar with Ortiz. I wasn't familiar with him. Yeah, motorsports, I play chess. I play chess. I play at it. I play at chess. I wouldn't say that I'm particularly good at chess. I can beat you if you slip up. You know what I'm saying? I can beat you if you slip up. But I'm not, you know, I don't have enough time to study it. Tevin Smith said, who the hell hires lawyers that they don't trust? Look, man, who does it? Hey, my bad, Tevin. I got you. Good morning. Subjugated Shoe said, good morning. Was the ring wrestler Father Time catching up to Loma? No, it's a style. Lomachenko's an experienced fighter, brother. He knows he can come back after not fighting a year. And is it Father Time? I couldn't really speak on it. That dude's a very good fighter. I think that guy would have been a difficult. I think it's more that guy knows how Lomachenko fights. And every time Lomachenko tried to change an angle, he changed an angle. And he had very, very good feet. So he's just, every time Lomachenko tried to get around him, he couldn't do it. So that game plan that Lomachenko likes to do, it wasn't working. And also, I was listening to The Corner with Anatoly, and he kept telling him to do the same thing. But I'll tell you this, man, that dude Lomachenko got heart, bro. Lomachenko stepped to him, man. Lomachenko stepped to him and pressed on that gas, man. That man got a lot of heart, you know. But I think Jermaine Ortiz is going to be a difficult fight for any. I mean, it's just a difficult fight. You know what I mean? Switching from southpaw to orthodox and all that stuff. All the Jets, okay, I got that. Yeah, man. Loma didn't struggle. Ortiz, yeah, there you go. Loma didn't struggle. Ortiz is just good. I'll take Ortiz over Kambosos any day. I like Loma, but say I will learn from Haney is he beat Cam twice. Look, man, I want to be very, very clear about this Kambosos being trash thing. I think Kambosos is trash. I do. I think he's trash. No joke. But that's not a reflection on Devin Haney. Devin Haney will be somebody that is very, very good. It's not like he had a hard time with him. He had an easy time with him. Lomachenko is going to be a harder fight than Kambosos. But I still got Devin Haney beating him. Still got him beating him. He's long. He's a very smart fighter. Lomachenko is not a big puncher. The book is out on Lomachenko. Change angles with him. Jab on the way in, you know? However, you know, it's going to be what it is, man. Amazing Wade in the building, much love, brother. He said, Haney never ducked. Loma never ducked. Haney's going to win easy. That's me. I'm not going to say he's going to win easy. I don't know if he's going to win easy or not. Lomachenko's going to press the gas on him. That's not going to be easy. That's going to be a legitimate fight that Devin Haney should win, but he's going to have to prepare for the fight. He's going to have to be on his P's and Q's with that dude, man. That dude is a for real fighter, man. Lomachenko's no soft touch. You know, that's not just I'm going to walk circles around you. And if he does just walk circles around him, dude, that means Devin is extremely nice. It's not, I would say, please don't trash this dude, bro. I got him. I went all the way back to get it. Mr. Assassin in the building. What's going on? He said, what's up, Fanon, in the chat? Yo, Fanon, you think it'll be smarter business-wise for Loma to get KO'd by Tank instead of getting beat up by Haney? I don't think he cares, man. His exchange rate is a killer. Hey, William said, thank you, Fanon. Hey, man, any day, all day, brother. Let me tell you, man. Anybody ask, don't listen to the BS, bro. No joke. I got nothing but respect for you and Devin. Nothing but respect for you and Devin. Nothing. That dude is a hellified fighter, bro. And he is the man at 135, bro. Other than all of that other stuff is whatever. I got nothing but respect for what you do and what your team does. Nothing but respect for y'all. And I say it consistently every opportunity I get. Because I definitely do not want people getting confused about that. You do what you're supposed to do, and which is get that dough. And you are extremely good at getting that dough for your son. And y'all can do what you do in that ring very, very, very well. And it should be celebrated without a doubt. All this nagging that goes on between boxing fans and all that is no way, shape, or form directed towards your family, towards your son, any of that. I know y'all are doing what y'all are supposed to do. and I respect you. I respect you immensely. What up, Fanon? What up, Fanon in the chat? Yo, Fanon, you think it'd be smarter business for Loma to get KO'd by Tank instead of getting beat up by Haney? I don't know. I don't think he cares because of his exchange rate. I don't think he cares. Lomachenko is a dumb, wealthy man over there in Ukraine. And honestly, it doesn't even matter because they're at war, but he's a dumb, wealthy guy over there in Ukraine. So I don't think the money matters to him because the exchange rate is like 20-1. So he's never going to be hungry in his life with the money that he makes. $2 million to Lomachenko is like $20 million to us. He's not moving to the United States. He's going to stay in Ukraine. So he's loyal to Ukraine. Dude, that's like you going somewhere where the euro and the dollar, say the dollar here is 1, but you get $15 for every 1 euro. And you're getting paid €1 million. That means you're getting paid $15 million in the US, right? So I don't think any of the money issues, I don't think the money is an issue for him at all. I think he's been set. You know what I mean? Been set. Jared James said, if Devin dominates Loma, will they give him credit and claim Loma fell off because of age and his mind isn't there because of war? Who is they? I don't know who they is. I will tell you this, Jared James. If you do not give Lomachenko credit as being a hella fighter right now, then you're going to do the discrediting. Okay? You're going to do the discrediting. If people don't start, like if Devin fights Lomachenko next, I would suggest that Devin Haney fans start giving Lomachenko credit now. Don't say, oh, he got exposed. He was old. He looked terrible against what's his name? Jermaine Ortiz. Don't say, oh man, he lost to this guy and he lost to Teo. He's garbage. He's overrated. Because if you do that to Lomachenko, then what are you supposed to say when Devin beats him? You can't change it after the fact. That's why I keep calling Kambosos a bum to y'all. Because y'all were calling Kambosos a bum the entire time. And I was trying to tell you the whole time, bro, this dude is fighting Devin. He's not ducking Devin. He fought Devin. Get a man credit for fighting Devin. Lomachenko fight fell through. He took Devin. He could have decided to go fight Lee Selby again. He didn't do it. Get a man credit. But people wouldn't give him credit. So when you didn't give him credit for beating Teofimo Lopez and being legitimately a good fight, you can't give him credit post behind whooping. That's not consistent, bro. 00 said, what is my favorite chess piece? My favorite chess piece is the queen. I want 10 of them. My favorite chess piece is the king, and I try to protect him at all costs. I'm trying to tell you, hey, thanks, 00. I got to study more about chess, though. I got to study more chess. And that's what I'm saying. I'm going to study chess. Once I study chess, we'll be in a better situation. John Boy said, you missed the super chat. Yes, brother. I think I went back. Thank you, bro. John Boy said, Easy World drop super chat. Yes, sir. Oh, Easy World. Thank you, brother. Easy World said Loma didn't struggle. Ortiz is good. I'll take Ortiz over Kambosos any day. Like Loma said, we'll learn from Haney. Is he beat Cam twice? Okay, yeah, I did get that, brother. Thank you, John Boy, for letting me know, bro. Thank you, because I definitely, y'all are big support, man. Thank you guys so much for your support, bro. Let me slide down to the end. Okay, Derek James said, Loma's like that. Even if he was Devin's size, he would win. Devin is too big. Yeah, I mean, it'd be tough. It would be tough if he was big, but you know what they say. If it's a fifth, bro. Yeah, post ass whoop. Yeah, exactly. You can't give him credit post whooping. You know what I'm saying? You can't build him up after he falls. You got to build him up now. Get a man the credit. Like, oh man, this is like Terrence. Dude, I ain't never said nothing but Terrence could fight. Nothing but it. Ain't, oh man, he's garbage. He's this, he's that, he's this. If he's garbage, how you gonna give your guy any credit for fighting him? You know what I mean? Subjugated truth in the building. He said, you have a point. Ortiz did fight crazy, a crafty fight. Yeah, he's a good fighter. Like, that's the part I'm not getting, bro. Why don't y'all get that dude no credit? Instead of saying a Tiger Johnson from where I'm from, Cleveland, he's been like that since a youngin'. Oh, Tiger Johnson. Oh, what's his name? Looked real good. Abdullah Mason last night. I watched Abdullah Mason. Abdullah Mason's like that. Loma gave Ortiz a belt last night because he knew he lost it, if not a draw. If you would not mind getting out of his mind, that's just not a major belt, bro. Here, man, take the belt, bro. Good fight. Just take it. What's he want that belt for? Lomachenko's looking at that belt like, man, I don't want this. Here. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what he looked like. He's just giving the man credit for, man, that's a great fight, man. Yeah, man, you were tough, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, do me a favor. Don't put Bill Haney on. If he is, he's more not likely to answer the question, but don't put people on the spot with stuff like that, bro. LaMarcus Robinson said, yeah, Ortiz proved to be a really good fighter or knew all of Loma's trick from sparring. Yeah, or both. Kid the Great said, Loma, a great fighter. If Dev wins, I'll give him credit. I mean, of course. There you go. He's a great fighter. He's a great fighter, without a doubt. And yeah, I mean, of course, first of all, he gets credit for everything. You get your paycheck, you keep your belts. You getting the credit. You know what I mean? What's your apologies, Fahim? I don't know what you did. Well, I don't know what you're apologizing for, partner. What you apologizing for? What you apologizing for? Yo boy 100 said it was a good fight and Loma getting old is cool for his age. He did what he could. Every fight is different. Yeah, no joke. But that kid is a really good fighter, man. That kid's going to give everybody a tough fight. It's like Michelle Rivera. You said, oh, don't put Bill on the spot. Oh, yeah, don't do that, bro. Don't do that, man. Like I say, man, this is for fans. This is fan stuff. This is fan stuff. I draw a line between the fan and the business. That's his business. You know what I mean? That's his livelihood. That's how he feeds his great grandkids. You know? So I ain't got no sweat with that. That's what it is. You know? You said, okay, thank you, bro. Loma didn't win. I'll say it was a draw. Haney beats Loma 8-3 easy. Could. Very well could. Or it could be very similar to that fight. It could be very similar to that fight. That's a tricky old man right there. That's a tricky old man right there. That's a tricky old man, Lomachenko. And he got a lot of heart, man. That dude's going to come to fight, bro. Adrian Molina said, what's good? How's E1? What you talking about? How's E1? What's E1, Adrian Molina? What is E1? Is that the... That's the king. E1? Is King the E1? Is E1 the king? Is E1 the king? I think E1's the king, isn't it? Is that what you mean? How's E1? Oh, E1 the king. You doing a double mystery on me, bro? Oh, everyone. Oh, okay. I thought you were saying, how's E1? See how my mind be going? I was like, E1, we were just talking about chess. Is this a riddle? So E1, I think that's the king. So you talking about RuPaul? Man, my mind be going, bro. I was like, what kind of riddle could this be? Haney is the king at 135. No one want that smoke. I'd rather see Haney vacate and head to 140. That's not true, Uncle Ruckus. There's a whole bunch of people who want to smoke. Lomachenko wants to smoke. You got to get past that one, bro. You got to get past this. You got to get past that. He said, you got jokes today. Hey, I'm serious, man. When you said E1, what's up, E1? And I was like, I should have known, been simple with him, been like, oh, everyone. But I thought you talking about RuPaul. I'm telling you, I don't trust nobody, bro. I don't trust nobody, bro. I'm trying to see where it is. I'm trying to see what's up. There's too many people trying to get over on me in my life. I be looking for it everywhere. Everywhere. He said Loma is funny. He said this is a lightweight. Dude, he's way bigger than Lomachenko. He is. He's way bigger than Lomachenko, bro. That's no doubt about that, man. That's a big dude. Now, I mean, he's not a big dude. But here's the thing. You make the weight, you make the weight. Nobody was getting on. Nobody was overthinking. Yeah, that's in that particular instance. That was, yeah, I overthought that one. I get for sure. But that also tells you, like, I don't trust nobody. It's not that everyone isn't. There's no harm in what's up, everybody. What's up, everyone? That's not a risk to me. You say what's up to King. That's a dude that gets on my nerves. So I'm always suspect. I went there because it's something I don't trust. If I don't trust, bro, trust me, I'm looking for everything I don't trust. If you don't, I'm not even going to pay attention to stuff that's no harm to me. You know, so what? Loma was way bigger than Rigo. Exactly. That's my point. Exactly. He was way bigger than Gary Russell. He's way bigger than Gary Russell. Could have been like, this is a featherweight. You're a featherweight. It is what it is. You make the weight, you make the weight. That doesn't matter. You make the weight, you make the weight. Nah, bro, I'm going to tell you something. I don't trust a lot of nobody. I'm telling you, I don't trust a lot of nobody. Like, I'm trying to tell you, I trust my mama. I'm going to tell you who I trust unconditionally. My mama. And that's it. Like, everybody else, I'm telling you, from my daughter, my son, my wife, I'll ask 3 questions for my wife. Other than my mama, she's the only one that I, like, unconditionally, like, without an exception, trust her. That's weird. I trust my wife, of course, you know. But my mother is the one that I'm like, I know she will never do me any harm, you know? Damian Jenkins said, what's up, Fanon? Is Loma a future Hall of Famer? If so, then Bud should fight. If so, then Bud should be right. What you think? First of all, is Lomachenko a Hall of Famer? Yes. Yeah, but not like mama. My mama's who I trust. I trust my mama. I'm telling you, everybody else, I'm looking at you like, I will trust you as far as I can see you. And by see you, I mean as far as I can think about what's in it for you. If I know what's in it for you, then I can trust you because I know what's in it for you. If I don't know what's in it for you, I'm going to be sitting around trying to figure out what's in it for you the whole time. And different things are in it to you in different circumstances. You know what I'm saying? Damian Jenkins said, what's up, Fanon? Is Loma? Oh, let me ask that question. Is he a future Hall of Famer? Yes, he is. Of course he is. So if so, then is Bud right? No, he's not. What you think? I think Loma is a future Hall of Famer. And I don't know what you're asking me if Bud is right about or not. I'm assuming you mean, is Bud a Hall of Famer? No. Lomachenko is going to be in the Hall of Fame because he is, you know, he glows in the dark. Terrence Crawford may not be in there because he disappears in the dark. Okay? You talking about Lomachenko here. Of course he's in the Hall of Fame. You doubt it? He glows in the dark. He's won 2 Olympic gold medals. He's won titles in 3 weight divisions, and he glows in the dark. Come on, man. You know full well he's going there, bro. You kidding me? Of course he is. Now you hating for now. I'm not hating. I'm telling you the truth. Hating, what's the hate? Do you think that they have the same standard for black people as they do for Ukrainians? They do not. What world do you live in? What world do you live in? I don't know what world you live in. Are you asking me if he's going to get in? He already has the votes. I can tell you who's going to vote for him. Dan Rayfield's going to vote for him. Mike Montero is going to vote for him. I can go through I can tell you who's going to vote for Lomachenko. And I can tell you who's not going to vote for Terrence Crawford. Give me the list of the voters, and I can tell you which ones are going to vote for Lomachenko and which ones are not going to be voting for Terrence Crawford. You kidding me? I'm not going to say he earned it or he didn't earn it. You asked me, the question is he going to make it into the Hall of Fame? Yes, he is. Without a doubt. He's a two-time Olympic champion. He's a 26-pound champion, 135-pound champion. He won 3 belts. He had 3 belts at 135 pounds. Absolutely, positively, he's going to get in the Hall of Fame. What you want me to tell you something else? Is Terrence Crawford? I don't know. It's not a lock. It's not a lock. Lomachenko did not get Fighter of the Year. Terrence Crawford did. His biggest accomplishment is undisputed. And he didn't even get Fighter of the Year from that out of the Boxing Writers Association of America. Who do you think is voting for the Hall of Fame people? The Boxing Writers Association is. They didn't give him Fighter of the Year for undisputed. They trashed him and they said you didn't fight nobody for it. But you think they're going to turn around and put him in the Hall of Fame if he doesn't fight Errol Spence? I don't know. I don't think he may, but he may at the same time. He may not. I'm telling you, Deontay Wilder. Like Deontay Wilder, if you compare Deontay Wilder to Vasyl Lomachenko, you think Deontay Wilder was in there. Man, there's a bunch of them cats are probably not going to vote for Deontay the first time through. Deontay may not get into his second time. I'm just being real. How long was it before James Toney got in? How long was it before James Toney got in? And I mean it. How long was it before James Toney got in? I think James Toney had a couple votes, right? Before he got in. And that's James Toney. Terrence Crawford is not more deserving than James Toney. You know? But I hope he does, though. I hope he does. And he probably will. You know what I mean? He probably will. Mike Rigo has 2 Olympic gold medals and 2 division champion, but he probably won't get in. Yeah, did you hear what they said about Lomachenko? Did you hear what they said about Guillermo Rigondeaux, Fahim in that Robeisy Ramirez, in the Robeisy Ramirez fight, about how Robeisy Ramirez made the adjustment into the pros, but Guillermo Rigondeaux never made the transition into the pros, to the professional style. Like, what are you talking about? This dude was breaking people's jaws. He has a bunch of knockouts. He had a bunch of knockouts. And he broke people's jaws. Nah, man. Herbert Johnson says, since a kid, I was told I would have to work twice as hard as other people. You don't see why people can't understand this. Salute. Yeah, exactly, bro. Now, if you meant to say that I said he disappears in the dark because he was dark-skinned, that's what you mean. No, I'm telling you, brown-skinned people are harder to see in the dark. You have a little light out there, and you will see somebody with no color. Their skin will, in the dark, their skin will most definitely will reflect any little bit of light in the room. Their skin will reflect it. So when I'm saying they glow in the dark, I'm just kind of joking a little bit, but their skin reflects it. That's all I mean. If you're brown skin or dark skin, your skin is not going to reflect the light. You absorb the light. You absorb the light. You need like a certain angle of moonlight and that light will reflect off of it. But not like that. Please, you know what I'm talking about. Devin Haney will defeat Lomachenko. Facts. I mean, that's opinion, but we'll see. I glow. That's what I'm trying to tell you. And you will. You will. You literally have a little bit of a glow. As long as there's a little bit of light in the room, you will see, and it will reflect because there's nothing to absorb the light. Melanin absorbs light. Will absorb it. Black absorbs light. This is well known, bro. This is well known to people. Don't think I'm being whatever, bro. It's just what it is. Don't get mad at me. Don't get mad at me for what I say. You know it's the truth. And ain't nothing wrong with it either. Loma part of the Illuminati. Come on, man. Come on, man. That man ain't part of no Illuminati. That man is a poor struggling Ukrainian. who had to fight for a living, bro. Hey, Fanon, I'm a hardcore boxing fan. I mute the volume and play music when the fights are on. Yeah, I would listen today because I wanted to know if they were going to say anything about Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence, and they said nothing. The whole telecast, they said nothing about Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford. That wasn't what they were doing before when they were dumping on the fight, bro. For now, I need to talk about Haney weight issues. No, I don't. Why do I? He looked skinny. He looked drawn at the weigh-in. There's no weight issue. He made the weight. You tell me when he doesn't make weight, then I'll tell you he's got a weight issue. If he makes the weight, he makes the weight. That's just all it is. If you make the weight, you make the weight. There's nothing to say. I don't need it. He didn't miss the weight. He didn't miss the weight. What is there to say? You know? Fanon, Haney is going to get beat at 135 by Lomachenko. Hey, look, man, I don't see that happening. But I will tell you that in order to beat him, he's going to have to engage. In order to beat him, he's going to have to engage. He's going to have to fight like that fight with George Kambosos. He's going to have to engage. He's going to have to engage and come forward on him, similar to the way that Ortiz did. But bro, he was doing some stuff to Ortiz now. Like, no joke, man. He was doing some work, bro. Is it a possibility Errol steps in the ring December 10th and calls Terrence Crawford out in his face in Omaha? No way. Benson and Hedges, no way. No way is he going to do that. Errol need to go on about his business, man, and get a fight set up and say, hey, man, that man ducked me. And look, bro, I'm not going to beg this dude to fight. He ducked me. He didn't want the fight. He ducked me. So I got to move on. He didn't want it. And Errol should just say it. Flat out say it. This man ducked me, just like Keith Thurman ducked me, and I would be a hypocrite. And I'd be a hypocrite. And I would be a hypocrite if I fought him. Because Keith Thurman ducked to Errol Spence Terrence Crawford ducked Errol Spence way harder than Thurman did. Thurman told the truth. Brandon House said, Fanon, have you ever seen the hotel Loma owns over in the Ukraine? Pretty dope. Man, I can't imagine what he owns over there for all the money he got over there. He don't need any money, man. I'm telling you. He don't need no money. That man don't need that money. I think that now I'm going to tell you that's somebody I do believe fights for pride. I believe it about those guys, man. Those guys are hardcore dudes, man. That's a ruffian right there, Lomachenko. Bud burned a lot of bridges doing that sucker-ish. Yeah, he did. But you know what it is, man. I get all kind of hate everywhere, bro. All kind of people mad at me for calling it. Dude, he pulled out of the fight. It is what it is. That man pulled out of that fight. He ducked. I'm not going to get complicated with it. I'm tired of listening to a bunch of stuff that you guys now know is not true. He's getting $10 million. Not true. He was only offered $0 and 35% of the net. Not true. He agreed to the contract. Not true. He agreed to all the terms. Not true. Not true, not true, not true, not true, not true, not true, not true. I'm tired of hearing all the stuff that's not true as you guys justifying it as you go. And then you never get the memo. You never get the memo that it wasn't true. So now that somebody said it, it's true. It sticks. I'm telling y'all some suckers. I'm telling y'all some suckers, bro. I'll be sitting up there like watching y'all play cards. It ain't my duty to tell you that somebody's talking across the table. All right? It ain't my job to tell you that this means, it's not my job to tell you that this means go high. That this means I'm cutting. This means go high. This means I'm cutting. All of a sudden, you ever notice in spades, all of a sudden cats just come back, you're killing them. All of a sudden, they just come back, play perfectly. Go high, I'm cutting. It ain't my job to tell you how they talking across the board. Hey, bro, keep your hands off your face. What you mean? Hey, bro, every time you cut, every time you cut for the first time, bro, your hand is sitting right here. Or you go right here. All the time when you do this, all of a sudden he goes high for no reason. Okay. Yeah, you talking across the board, bro. Give me my money. You get caught doing that stuff, cheating and getting caught cheating. But it ain't my job to tell you how they cheating you, bro. That ain't my job to tell you how they cheating me. You just leave me alone, okay? John Boy says, Zenith, Chill, Ville, Herbert Johnson, Fight Hype Report, Crawford's purse with David is $5 million. Hey, man. $5 million. $5 million. Brandon House said, I sent you a clip on IG from Loma Hotel. It's called Loma Club Hotel. It's like a resort, nice as can be. Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up, man. Congratulations to him getting that dough. Hopefully it doesn't get bombed out, though. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully that doesn't happen, man. Because, it's serious over there. You know what I mean? Uncle Ruckus, what's that? All right, Herbert Johnson in the building, man. Oh, bro, let me tell you what I'm waiting on. I'm just waiting on. They're going to have to publish that, how much they made. And you remember who told you it was $10 million. What's up, Fanon? Blessings to the chat. My guy, John Boy, Lone Star Steph, Mike K. I didn't see the fight last night. I was working my second job. Just some color in the chat. Brother, thank you for putting that color in the chat, bro. That's big, brother. Thank you for the support, bro. And my man said by next week it's going to come out. He's boxing he's fighting for a box of donuts and a new fishing pole, bro. Look, hey man, them fishing poles be nice, man. He got some nice fishing shit. I ain't a big fisherman, bro. He said BLK Prime, he's probably going to go after Boo Boo next. I mean, look, bro, I could care less. If BLK Prime makes good fights, good for him. I am not watching the Terrence Crawford-David Avancian fight because there's a better card on. There's a much better card on Top Rank. Al was pissed with Crawford. I mean, look, bro, I don't know whether he's pissed or not. I will tell you this, though. A new fishing pole, yeah, they're killing me, man. He backdoored PBC. Let me tell you something, man. Justin Concepcion, that is nothing but Bud Crawford. Bud Crawford is a grown man. He makes his own decisions. He's a grown man. He makes his own decisions. Nobody can make Bud Crawford turn down a fight. He is a grown man. He makes his own decisions. No joke. Like, you can't blame anybody for his decision. That's how you don't do that. Man, nothing but, man, much success to Black Prime and their employees. Don't tell me it's a black business, though. I've done enough research to know it's probably not a black business. Just because you put black in the title doesn't mean it's black owned. And there is nothing for me to believe that thing is black owned or controlled. Right? Just not. Now, maybe, I'm sorry. Controlled in the sense that you have a black CEO, and congratulations to him as well. I hope he gets more. I hope he gets more stuff off. You know what I mean? But please, I hope AJ doesn't sign with him to Duck Wilder. He ran off on the plug twice. Hey, man, he ran off. John Boy said Black Prime supposedly under 2 lawsuits coming from Angry Man Podcast, and their business license is suspended. Angry Man Podcast? What's Angry Man Podcast? Why would Angry Man Podcast be suing him? What do I know about Angry Man Podcast? For what? What for? You got to put that in the chat, John Bowie. Zenith 360 said they went on Bud. They went in on Bud when he tweeted yesterday. Yeah, he gonna have to hide himself for a while, bro. Ain't nobody trying to hear that, bro. Scamming? What do you mean? Let me see Angry Man podcast, bro. Why would? But they have to. How you F over Al Heyman? That dude is stupid. Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you right now, bro. I said there's gonna be a fallout. There's gonna be a fallback now, bro. You can't jump in. You jump in a. Damn, I'm gonna tell you something, man. I ain't in the business of jumping in front of people's money. I ain't in the business of jumping in front of people's money. No, Angry Man podcast reported they are being sued. Oh, okay, thank you. So I'm like, what would the podcast be suing them for, bro? I've been said Crawford been out there moving like he's scamming. I can't speak on it. I just knew he wasn't gonna take that fight, bro. I didn't know it. I had a suspicion, but he ducked. This is all it is. But yeah, dude, I'm not in the business of getting in front of people's money. As long as you ain't, but if you're in the way of my money, hey man, I'm gonna say what I gotta say when you get in the way of my money. I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say. Trust me. It is what it is, bro. I can get hit by a car now. I can get hit by a car tomorrow and be up out of here. So all that other stuff is whatever, bro. Trust me. It's whatever, bro. I got my boys just leaving. Like, hey man, what happened? Man, dude, thus and such passed away. Really? Oh yeah, man. He had this, he had that. When you get over 50, your friends start dying at a more regular pace. So, I'm just not trying to hear all of that. But you need to stay out of the way of people's money. And they just jumped in the middle of a lot of people's money, bro. A lot of people's money. A lot of people's money. And that's not for no good reason. You know what I mean? Hey, he says scamming, taking money from investors and running. Oh, for real? That's what they said? Scamming, taking money from investors and running? How you keep doing that? Much love in that super chat, bro. He says, Samson said if Morrell wins his next fight, they have an agreement for Morrell versus David Benavidez in May, June of 2023. Word is 2023 will be a big boxing year. Oh, it can't. They held up all of 2022. So I'm sure it will be. God dog. Yeah, man, they held up all of 2022. It would be. Hearn wrecked AJ Fury and wanted a drug cheat to fight. So where's your proof he ducks besides taking another fight, paying more money? That's ready right now. How did he take it? Excuse me. Supreme VG, Supreme Vagina. Supreme VJJ says, where's your proof he ducked? He didn't take the fight. Did he take the fight? There's your proof. Besides him taking another fight, paying more money, I don't have any proof that he paid more money. Supreme Vijay, I don't have any proof that he had money, that he's fighting for more money. None. Where's your proof he ducked? That's not, besides him taking a fight for more money, I have no proof that he made more money. None. And honestly, I don't even really have any proof that he took the fight. It's not on BoxRec. Making enemies day one, not smart ass Kern. Yeah, pretty much, bro. Sorry, man. I had to call you Supreme because, it's just right there, bro. It's just. Explain what to you, Jeff? Tell me what you want me to explain to you, brother. I'm sure I got an explanation for you. The man ducked, bro. The man turned down a fight that he said he was going to accept, and he turned. Bobo, I did miss Bobo. I'm bugging. Sorry. Bobo in the building. Oh, I got that. Samson said if Morrell wins his next fight, they have an agreement for Morrell and Benavidez in in May, June of 2023. Word is 2023 will be a big boxing year. Yeah, I think it will be. I hope so. I hope it's big the entire year, man. I hope it's big the entire year, bro. Sorry, man. I really could not. I could not resist that, man. I couldn't resist it. You were just way too wide open for that one. Shoney D says certain people are definitely going to be blackballed for jumping in front of the biggest fight in boxing. Is consequences for that ish? Hold on one second. Oh, hold on one second. Hold on a second. I'll get back to you, Supreme VG. Hold on one second. I got to do something. All right. Yeah, there you go. All right. There you go, Shoney D. Don't abuse it, Shoney D, but you got that wrench that you've been deserving. You've been deserving that, man. You've been deserving the wrench. So you got it, Shoney D. You've been around a long time. You come around a long time. Supreme VG. Sorry, bro. I had to get you. It's too easy. So you don't think that the fight will happen in 2023 and VG Supreme, your name is Supreme VG, bro. It's not VG Supreme. It's Supreme VG. You got it backwards. Does not stand for J-Lo. Don't maybe get my baby Rick Ross, Boss Thomas on you. Real boxing ish. Are you threatening me, bro? Don't make me get my boy Ross the Boss Thomas on you. What you talking about? Is that a threat? Oh, you're laughing. You're laughing. Real boxing ish. Hey, bro, it says boxing VG, bro. But I let it slide because I did insult you for not much good reason, other than your comment was kind of, it is what it is. It sounds to me like you're just an Errol Spence Jr. fan. So it's easy to see it as I'm ducking versus it being a business, and boxing is full of politics and excuses that we all know are excuses. It sounds to me that you're just an Errol Spence Jr. fan, so it's easy to see it as him ducking versus it being, dude, people duck for boxing for business reasons. I'm telling you, the man didn't take the fight. That's how you see. I don't claim people ducking just for any old reason. The man didn't take the fight. He said he didn't want the fight. He didn't need the fight. And then he walked away from the fight. What do you want me to take from that? That's all I know. That's all I know for sure, is that he said he didn't need the fight. He's past the fight. Even if they offered him 50-50, he was still past the fight. He said that the fight happens later down the road. And then he walked away from a bout. Me and my partner lost the Boss Thomas have a podcast coming soon. We talk mostly about boxing. We'll do the same debating. We'll see if you really know your ish. Let me tell you, Supreme VG, you will never know that, brother, because you didn't even start a conversation. Get out of my face. You're out of here promoting a podcast that may come to be true. I'm not going to your podcast. What, are you kidding me? Why would I go to your podcast? Thank you for letting me know that you're self-interested. Goodbye. I'm not interested. You think I'm going to come to your platform and debate you on your platform? You will never see that. I'm going to tell you right now, you will never see that. Why would I do that? That makes no sense. Why would I do that? Who are you? Why would I do that? Bobo super chat. I got Bobo. Thank you, bro. Thank you for letting me know, brother, that that's what you're on. So you can get out of here, bro. What does business with people that burned them? Hey, man, look, All I know for sure is what I told you. All that other stuff is stuff that people are guessing at. So ducking doesn't have to be a bad thing. You can call it a good thing. You can call ducking a bad thing. The man ducked. What you think of ducking is your opinion. It's a duck. If you like ducks, then duck's not a bad thing. If you don't like ducks, duck is a bad thing. I can't tell you what you think about ducks. Dallas Troy said, I've been MIA OG. I'm here now. Salute to the chat. Yes, sir, brother. Thank you, man. Good to see you, Dallas Troy. We've been chopping up for a while, bro. You said that boy funny tried to ride off your wave. Look, bro, he could have waited. He could have. We gonna get on you. Man, you ain't getting on me. You just told me you're gonna be like a million other trolls. You're gonna be a troll and make videos about me? Is that what you're saying? We're gonna get a podcast and I'm gonna use your name and make videos about you and take excerpts from your channel and debate, and then all of the people that don't like you can come over to see me. Okay, yeah, you think you're reinventing the wheel or something? That's called a troll. People do it all the time. So what? Knock yourself out. Like I said, Fanon, did you see Jojo Diaz or Jake Paul? No, I did not. I did not. I was not going to pay money for that bout, man. No way, no shape, no form. No how, bro. Am I paying for that? That's not boxing. I'm getting sick of it. The more serious people take Jake Paul, the more offended I am by it. I watched Lomachenko. I watched the Top Rank card. And I watched him pretty much watched the whole Top Rank card. So no, I didn't. I already knew who was going to win that. I already knew who was going to win the fight. He's fighting a 47-year-old man, and from what it looks like to me, Jake Paul is juiced to the gills, fighting a 47-year-old man. I wasn't interested in it. No way. He outboxed Anderson. He's a 40-year-old man. He's a 47-year-old man. So what? He's a 47-year-old man. So what? You think he may get away with beating Sugar Ray Leonard? Maybe Sugar Ray Leonard should come out at 62 or however old he is. Maybe Sugar Ray Leonard, maybe he should fight Sugar Ray Leonard next. And yeah, that would be a heck of a thing. Maybe he should fight Tommy Hearns next. Tommy Hearns is only 6'6". He's only 6'2", and clearly has seriously slowed down in his speech and his movement. What? So what? Maybe he should fight Larry. Maybe he should go fight Larry Holmes. Or maybe, I don't think he can beat George Foreman. Right? Wake me up when he fights somebody real. Hey, Jeffrey Brooks, what is your opinion about ducking? Because that's what's needed if the deal can't be worked out. My opinion of ducking is that you ducked. The deal could be worked out. The man said no. He said yes, and then he walked away. I would prefer to stick on the subject about what actually happened. The deal was worked out. And then Terrence Crawford walked away. That's why I'm calling it a duck, and the biggest duck of the century. The deal was worked out. He asked for changes to the agreement. They made the changes. They sent it back to him, and he still said no. What you fail to appreciate, Jeffrey, is that they did work the deal out. They thought that they had reached a deal. And then Bud walked away. Johnny True Blue Staley said, what if Fanon Silva exposed Jake, put them tips on that boy, and showed he has no inside game and was eating uppercuts all night? Yeah. Like, dude, what exposed him is him walking away. It's him walking away from that Hasim Rahman fight. First of all, I never believed Jake Paul. I refuse to believe Jake Paul. Jake Paul has never fought anybody that is a legitimate boxer yet. So it's just go away. Like, whatever. Like, he's a personality. And it's a comedy show at this point in time. It's a comedy show at this point in time. Just for real. It's a comedy show. I could care less. Not interested in it. I could care less. You know? Could care less. I don't really don't know what else I can say, bro. You saw what happened to his big brother. Look, man. Look, Logan Paul is a dang heavyweight fighting Floyd Mayweather Jr. and got pieced up. Where's the honor in any of this? The guy should be in bed. Like, he's making a lot of money, bro, but it's such a clown show. How could you even take him? How do you take yourself seriously? You're fighting 47-year-olds. It's like you're dunking on a 6 feet rim. It's like you're having a 3-point contest. You're having a 3-point shooting contest with a 6 feet with a 10-foot 3-point line. You're having a dunk contest on a 7-foot rim. So what if you can do that on a 7-foot rim? Ooh, I'm dunking on people on a 7-foot rim. So what? It's a 7-foot rim. I just don't care. You're bragging about dunking on a 7-foot rim and talking, and you're sitting up there talking smack to Jay Morant about what you can do on a 7-foot rim. Where this guy's doing it in the middle of NBA games. Like, dude, who would even you would never take this serious in any other sport. You know what I mean? It's like you're playing with aluminum bat. You got an aluminum bat, and somebody's underhand pitching to you on a baseball field where it's only 200 feet to the wall. It's 200 feet to the wall. You got an aluminum bat, and the guy's throwing underhand to you. Oh, I knocked it out the park. Who cares? Like, who cares? Like, it's a fantasy, man. And I'm not interested in it. 47-year-old non-boxers. Exactly. Do me a favor. Fight Sergey Kovalev. Fight Sergey Kovalev. Sergey Kovalev is washed up. Fight Sergey Kovalev. If you beat Sergey Kovalev, I'll believe him. Zenith360 said, how could a deal not be reached when Bud himself claims he agreed on everything, but didn't sign and was working with Black Prime since April to get out of it? He ducked at the end. Yeah, dude, he ducked. You guys just got to fess that up, man. You know what I mean? Like, y'all just got to fess up. That man ducked. And if you're a Bud fan, it's okay. Your man ducked. He let you down. Move on. He's still a great fighter. He can still do a lot of stuff in the ring. Very talented fighter without a doubt, but the man ducked. And so call a duck a duck. It is what it is. The man ducked. John Boy said, rumor has it, if you paid for the Norman fight and it didn't happen, your money roll over to the Terrence Crawford fight. Please prepay for the TC fight. Let me tell you something right now, bro. I am not even going to pay. I'm not paying for that, man. I'm not supporting that. You got in the way of a really big fight taking place. I'm not interested in it. Yeah, fight Boots. Fight Boots. But no, he doesn't have to go to Boots. Fight somebody your own size that's washed up. Fight Joe Smith. Fight Joe Smith. Fight Joe Smith. If he beats Joe Smith, cool. Fight Joe Smith. Fight somebody your own size in a boxing ring that everybody knows. It's a joke. And it's still better than the advancing fight. Let Bernie the Boxer tell it. The deal wasn't high enough offer. So once again, just like before, we have to conflict the information from other sources about what went down at the table. Let me tell you, Jeffrey Brooks, you cannot, when it is conflicting stories, you throw it all out. But it was clearly not high enough for him because he said no. What if he would have what if he would have wanted $100 million? If he had asked for $100 million and they hadn't paid him, It'd be a duck, man. I don't know about any of this stuff. None of y'all know if this stuff is true. Since we don't know all of this stuff, that man ducked. Point blank, that man ducked. Next Bud Conference is going to be lit. Hey, man, them dudes duck, bro. Dontre Thomas in the building. Thank you, brother, for that support, man. Definitely means a lot, man. Jake Paul's a clown. Show he banned for boxing. He ducked out of the Rockman fight, bro. And everybody knew he wasn't going to fight him. Man, he was not about to fight that guy. I mean, dude, that dude, he's going to fight him because some other easy fight fell through. So he used it, in my opinion, he used this as a way to see, look, I'm serious. I'm going to fight a Rockman. The dude, I mean, it's a comedy show, bro. It's a comedy show. Silva got that. Yeah, he got whooped by a guy in my opinion, a steroid-induced 27-year-old. How old is Jake Paul? 27, 20s or something like that. This guy's 47 years old. Fight John Jones. Fight John Jones. How about you fight John Jones? Somebody that's not 47 years old. That's an MMA fighter. Fight John Jones. See what happens. Or like I said, fight. Go ahead and fight. Go ahead and fight Sergey Kovalev. But I don't want to waste my time on this dude, man. Seriously. He got his money. Good for him, bro. It's like I wasn't going to buy that fight, bro. John Boy said, I'm not asking anyone to pay for the fight. I'm just saying, if you prepay for the Norman fight, you are dumb enough to prepay for the Terrence Crawford fight. You got that right. Yeah. Hey, John Boy, though, I would buy the Brian Norman fight, though. I would buy a Brian Norman fight. I would. Because I want to see Brian Norman. I want to see Brian Norman fight. John Boy. I don't mean to be, I hope I didn't sound dismissive of your comment. Because I'm not. I would actually pay for Brian Norman to fight. On the day that he fights. I'm never going to buy a ticket to a pay-per-view before it actually happens. That's not going to happen because they're not going to up the price and it's not going to sell out. So ain't no need to prepay for it unless they're giving you a discount. And even in that case, it's not worth it for me. You know? Yeah, fight John Jones. I'll be interested in that. Fight John Jones. Zenith 360 said Bernie Store keeps conflicting with his last one. Meanwhile, Spence, Espinoza, Rayfield, and Idek are consistent and match. That is not rocket science. Don't stop embarrassing yourself. Bro, these dudes. Hey, man, let me tell you something, bro. Do not take anything that any YouTube channel tells you as the gospel truth. I really mean that is true, bro. We're boxing fans. And right now, it is so, what do you call it? What's the word I'm looking for? Compromised. People are so compromised that you have to take everything you hear as a grain of salt. And just consider it boxing talk. Don't come to me telling me what anybody says as true, unless I actually hear it from the guy's mouth. I don't want to hear any of the leaks and stuff because those leaks for Terrence Crawford were obviously planted for a reason. And that's the thing that makes Terrence Crawford look like the biggest duck. Is all of the stories that you guys have that you use to justify him not fighting Errol Spence. Because slowly but surely they've all been discredited. They've all been discredited. And those are the justifications that were given out during the same time that Terrence Crawford already knew he wasn't fighting Errol Spence. He already knew he wasn't fighting Errol Spence. Hey, Zenith 360 said, by the way, Norman left BLK and his fight never happened. Oh, is that what that is? Brian Norman left him? Okay, I didn't check. What is this? Julio Concepcion, bro. I don't even get this, bro. Dragon Fang said Jake is giving false hope to everyday Joes that they can somehow measure up and compete athletes. I mean, you can if you in that situation you can compete. In that situation you can compete. Fanon, I heard Loma's going to retire and become the new 007. Damn that Haney fight. Ah. Seeing as he barely speaks English, I don't think that's going to be the case. You know what I mean? He didn't call out Andre Ward, man. Dude, go ahead and talk about Andre Ward, bro. Come on. I mean, dude, Andre Ward should take him up on it. Andre Ward should take him up on it. If he calls out Andre Ward, dude, Andre Ward, take him up on it. Take. Dude, I'm getting you out of here, bro. You're a bot, bro. Get out of here. What is this? What is this, bro? Get out of here, man. Man, what's with the bots, man? Bro, we're not the type of people that this channel is not into that UFC fake stuff, bro. Stop trying to do it, man. We're talking boxing over here, man. We're not talking fantasy over here. Okay? We're not talking that stuff over here. Stop trying to sell Jake Paul, man. And distract me to talk about Jake Paul. Ward is too young for Jake Paul. Look, man, Ward will hurt that boy. Fight him. I'll watch. Fight him. I'll watch. As soon as you fight a real boxer, I'll watch. You know what I'm saying? As soon as you fight a real boxer, your age or close to your age, that's your size, I'll take it. Right now, I'm more interested in Nico Ali Walsh. Because at least Nico Ali Walsh is fighting people that are basically the same skill level, fighting guys that are around the same age in a real boxing match. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got way more respect for Nico Ali Walsh than this clown show. It's just a clown show, and you know it is. Jake Paul is literally a clown. See what I'm saying? Not talking circus acts. I don't want to talk about it. It's not fun for me, bro. It's not real. Watching the Eagles fly, let's go. What you talking about? You talking about the Philadelphia Eagles? Jake is a con man. I mean, you know what it is. So it's like, man, I would much rather do. Let me tell you something, bro. I will put a Devin Haney. I would put an autographed picture of Devin Haney on my wall and say Lomachenko has ducked him every day of his life before I sit there and talk about Jake Paul. Because, dude, that is not – Devin Haney is a real fighter that can really fight, that gets in a real ring and is really doing it, okay? Nothing about that dude in the ring is make-believe. That is an authentic, real thing, okay? It's a real thing. I don't want to talk about that. I would get Devin Haney tattooed, a picture of Devin Haney tattooed on my arm. Devin Haney has got on my arm before I sit there and continue to talk about that guy on any consistent basis, bro. That is it's never going to happen type move, bro. Never going to happen. Never going to happen. It's not worth it. Fanon, Jake should fight Blair Cobb on some real ish. Think about the entertainment factor. Yeah, go fight Blair Cobb. Then I'll watch. Blair Cobb is going to be at a big size disadvantage, but there's not going to be any drug testing. So since there's no drug testing, cool. There's no drug testing. Juice up and fight him. You know what I'm saying? Fight Big Baby Miller. Big Baby Miller will fight you. Go for greatness. Fight Big Baby Miller. Let's see that. You know, like, come on, man. It just doesn't interest me. It works for someone, though. Yeah, it does. No doubt about it. Zenith 360. Jake is way too big for Cobb. Jake is like, yeah, but Blair Cobb will beat him. He's way too big for Blake Cobb, but Blake Cobb will still beat him. Will still beat him. Blake Cobb is a Blake, excuse me. Now, what's his name? Woo! Blair Cobb, not Blake Cobb. Blair Cobb. Blair Cobb is a way better fighter, man. Blair Cobb can fight. as he proved with Maurice Hooker. He can really fight. He'll just beat the dude. He just outbox him. Blair Cobb's a better fighter than him. Blair Cobb's is a legitimate fighter that legitimately has skill. Legitimately. He's not fake. All that woo is funny, but he still can fight. He will really get in there. You know what I'm saying? With real people. No, fight Vasyl Ortiz or somebody. Come on out, man. Fight real boxers. Anyway, John Boy says, since Norman left, if you're not a fan of TC, then you're stuck with that fight, because if TC fight don't happen, then you get Broner. Hold on a second. Brian Norman was Brian Norman supposed to fight on the same card as Terrence Crawford or something? I don't get why you guys are talking about Brian Norman. Even though I know about Brian Norman for sure. I know about him for sure. I'm just wondering why you guys are talking about him so much. I don't remember what the deal is. Norman's dad was getting loud with the complaints. They had to let him go. Oh, okay. Jake should fight. Yeah, I don't want to talk about any more Jake stuff, bro. I don't want to talk about any more Jake Paul stuff. Like, was there a real fight on the card? If there's a real fighter on the card, I might have watched it if it was a real fight on the card. But I didn't know anything about it. I just knew he was going to beat Anderson Silva. He had to knock him out to win. They're not throwing that money away, man. It's not even a real fight. Why would you think it's real judging? No, Norman was supposed to be BLK Prime first event before Bud versus Amnesia. Oh, okay, thank you. And you said no, Norman was supposed to be Black Prime's first event, but before Bud versus Amnesia. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Thanks. Yeah, I didn't know what was up with that, man. I had no idea what was up with that. John Boy said No Brain Norman fight was a separate pay-per-view, and they had people prepay for it months ago. Are people able to get their money back? They wanted Norman so Bud wouldn't be their first event. But if people prepaid for it, are you going to give them their money back? What difference? I don't even get that, man. I mean, I don't know who's going to be what. Oh, I get it. Like from the sense of them, what they prepaid, John Boy. Seriously, if they prepaid for it, then give me my money. Give them their money back. If Gary Russell isn't going to be able to get more fights anymore, he needs to go to Black Prime. Why? Would he go to Black Prime, bro? John Boy said no refunds. It rolls over. Oh, yes, they're just going to keep your money. That's not a good look. No, I'm not going to I'm not buying that fight. I'm not buying that fight. Biggie voice, you've been robbed. Yeah, it's a scam. Just yes. So they let him go. They cancel the fight, but they keep the money from the fight. Man, y'all wild boys, bro. Y'all wild. Y'all real wild. Hold on one second, man. I'm bugging out in this mug. Hold on one second. I'll be right back. Hold on one second. All right, I'm back. My bad. Hey, what's going on, King Judah? What's going on, bro? Loma's trash. Loma ain't trash, man. Come on, man. Where you been, King Judah? How you feeling, man? King Judah, I don't think I talked to you since your boy Bud ducked. Since Bud ducked. I don't know if it's your boy or not. I don't think it is. I think you're the Devin Haney's your boy. I think we usually be arguing about much love in this Cash App, brother. Thank you guys so much for your support, man. No joke. Thank you guys so much for your support. Hold on one second. Let me read them. Let me read this. I got to get this Cash App real quick. My man Clyde Dewberry in the building said, "Did I get blocked? I can't super chat." I don't think so, Mr. Dewberry. 1123. Put no, you didn't get blocked. Sometimes people's super chats don't work. Yeah. I had to check before I started clowning King Judah. You know the deal. You know the deal. I had to check before I started clowning, but I was dang sure gonna start clowning. Hey, Mr. Denton said, "Thank you, Thank you, brother. Thank you for the support, bro. Thank you, Mr. Denton. Thank you for that support, bro. And that Cash App, brother. Thank you. Much love to y'all and supporting that Cash App, brother. Thank you to both of y'all, man. It means a lot, man. Y'all keep this channel going, brother. You guys, thank you so much for the support, bro. Thank you for the support, man. We want to be able to stay in business, and y'all help us do that, bro. He said, "Is Bud ducked one word?" What? What's going on, bro? No, I'm not a Bud fan. That dude ducked. Yeah, yes, that dude ducked. And I just needed you guys just to come on and live with it. Stop trying to call me biased because your boy ducked. I never called him a duck until he ducked. Never called him a duck till he ducked. Matty Yole in the building. Thank you, bro. Much love in that super chat. Thank you for the support, bro. Thank you for the support. It means a lot, man. Definitely means a lot. Raw Sports TV. Yeah, he is. Absolutely is the truth. Would never argue with that. Wouldn't argue with that at all. He's definitely good. He's definitely the truth, man. Max Louis said, "Loma fighting real competition while Tank maybe rematching guys like Cruz." I mean, when he makes the fight, let me know when he makes the fight. And let me know why in the world you don't think Cruz is real competition. Isaac Cruz is one of the best lightweights. Isaac Cruz is competition. Not quite sure why you guys act like he's not. Zenith360 said, "I really rarely ever call anyone a duck, but this is an undeniable duck. It's the very definition of a duck. It's the very definition of a duck." So there is no way out of that at all. It is literally the very definition of a duck. What he did. There's no getting out of it. There's no lying about it. There's no none of that. It is literally the very definition of a duck. You cannot go blaming BLK Prime or any of their employees or business partners as a result. You can't. You cannot blame them because they didn't make the decision. All they did is make the offer. That's it. So there's not even any blame that you can put on them. Now, you can blame certain people for other things now. That I will not deny. But not for Bud's decision. Bud's decision is Bud's decision. Bud ducked. Bud ducked. And you know it. So call that man what he is and give him that L. If he doesn't take that fight, give him the L. That's what I say. Give him an L or a D. Give him a D on his, not a draw. Give him a duck on his record because that's what it is. Floyd said weeks ago there was no Spence fight this year. He said maybe later in the future. That's not what he said. It's not what he said. You're filling in the gaps. Crawford said he wanted to fight this year. No, he did not. I just see as him being consistent. That's nothing true about what you said, Mr. Shottery. There's literally nothing true in what you said. First of all, Floyd Mayweather Jr. is not Errol Spence. Let's get something straight. Floyd Mayweather Jr. is not Errol Spence. And what he said was the fight was not going to happen when Mike Coppinger said it was going to happen. And according to Steven Espinoza, Bud never told Errol or Al Heyman or Steven Espinoza that he was going to take a fight if it didn't happen this year. And in fact, according to Bud's people, he accepted the fight date of February 4th. He accepted it. How can you accept it and then say that's okay, yes, and then all of a sudden you've been negotiating the whole time for a fight in December? Why didn't you just say no? Why wouldn't it be, hey, this fight can't happen till next year? The time is up. It makes it seem like Bud wasted everybody's time, and then he had a very convenient excuse that he wants to fight in December instead of fighting in February or January or whenever it was. That man can't wait 6 months. Anyway it goes, bro, you are coming with a bunch of stuff we do not know to be true. Do not know it to be true. You all you assume that it's true. And I'm not assuming that that's true. It's just what it is. Jonathan Nichols said, Spence holds grudges, so the fight will probably never happen. I mean, I think it's never going to happen because Bud will never fight him. Bud is going to have to. Oops. What? Hold on one second. Hold on one second. Yeah, Bud is going to have to prove it, man. I don't believe Bud's going to fight until he takes the fight. Because he could have fought. And it seems to me, he's the reason that the fight didn't happen. So what y'all want to say? I don't blame him for taking the fight. However, he wasn't transparent. He's back he's the back poor PVC, and then telling he backdoored him. Yeah. He basically was saying they were under the impression that he was going to take the fight until he just blew him off. He didn't even tell him he wasn't going to take the fight. He agreed to another fight and didn't even tell him. Dude, that's so disrespectful, man. That's disrespectful. And you hear the tone of their camp. Dude, and let me tell you something, man. You cannot tell me those people are not some disrespectful people. They will call people all kind of stuff, bro. They talk crazy to all kind of people. And for them just not to even tell them that they're not gonna take the fight, not even to tell them, dude, it just really looks like you're a duck. Looks like you're a duck. And I don't know what else you can tell me. Adrian Molina, you're not talking to me. I don't think Adrian Molina is talking to me. AB says, if Bud wanted to fight this year, she should have signed a contract sooner. They had plenty of time to schedule it. Yeah, bro. Come on, man. Everybody was saying, look, dude, this is getting close. This is getting close. This fight probably can't happen till next year. All the fight dates are going to be gone. It's just obvious. Just come on, man. The man didn't want the fight, and I'm going to put it on the man. Doesn't seem that confident that he can win it. Zenith 360 said Bomac was in Chicken Talk in April and said Bud will fight in June or July. Nothing stopped Bud from doing that. He waited so he could use that as an excuse to duck. He had from December to August to take the fight. Pretty much. Yeah, they went from talking big-ish to radio silence. Don't put that. Yeah, I'm not putting that on. But you want to find a way to not put it on or put it on Al Heyman. No, bro. And your sources for this, all this logic are highly suspect. Highly suspect. And that to be true. So y'all can say what y'all want to say. All of this stuff is bad business. You know what I mean? Now, look, I'm going to put a link in here for anybody that may want a little smoke today. I'm a businessman. I would have stopped doing business with people for less. Yeah. I mean, you can't do. Seriously, that's what politicians do. Politicians tell you anything to get your vote. And then then when they get over, they say, no, oh, I'm sorry, can't help you. Sorry. And they will run around and talk to you for days and days and days, all the way until you realize they're not going to do anything to you for you without actually saying no. Why would Crawford take a fight he knows he's not going to win just to look at all of his fights? I don't know what that means. Steven Espinoza said on Chicken Talk that Bud left Errol at the negotiation table. Basically, yeah, of course he did. That's what he did. He's like, no, he walked away from the fight. That's a duck. Yeah, he said Bernie's late, and he's talking about how hard a fight he has next. Man, those guys don't care, man. Those guys they getting their money, and that's all they care about in their own little circle. And they don't care. They just don't care, bro. That man ducked out because he doesn't need that fight. He said it. T. Wells said, been working all morning, but been listening. Salute John Boy and the supporters. By the way, Duck Crawford is scared. Can't wait for Haney Loma. Yeah, that is a good fight. I'm serious. I'm looking forward to that one. Much love in that super chat. And Dark Truth said, and share the blame crap needs to stop too. Yeah, that's how they do you. They want to share the blame. It's you and it's me. It's both of us. We could have both done things better, couldn't we? You trying to say you stealing my money is because I shouldn't have let you know where it is? Yeah, man, you really tempted me by letting me know how much money was in your house. So, next time, you really shouldn't tell people that you have a safe. You shouldn't tell them. You shouldn't tell them. You shouldn't trust them. Okay, yeah, I shouldn't trust you. So is that going to keep you from going to jail for breaking and entering? He shouldn't have done it. He shouldn't have let me know the money was there. Like, just silly, man. Just silly, man. No drug testing. Fight Conor Benn. He'll probably beat Conor Benn. I don't trust Conor Benn. John Bowie in the building said T. Wells and all the supporter plus Terry Smooth. Yeah, man, Terry Smooth wasn't around yesterday, man. The real question is, why can't they get a boxing license in Georgia? Oh, why can't BLK Prime get a boxing license in Georgia? I want to know why this fight is not on Terrence Crawford's box rec. Is what I want to know. If this fight falls through, bro, that's gonna be some wildness, bro. Yeah, that's gonna be wild. Bud fight date is in 6 weeks, and there's no commission, no sanctioning, no promotion, no sales, and no VADA. 6 weeks out from the fight and no VADA. That wasn't going to happen with Errol. They were going to make sure there's enough time to get all of that stuff done. But they said, yes, that's why Norman's first fight date didn't happen, because they were not allowed to fight in Georgia. Look, man, I don't want to pour water on those guys, man, because I don't know them. You know what I'm saying? I don't know them, so I don't want to pour water on them. I understand y'all pouring water on them, but for me, I'm just thinking to myself, hold on one second. Hold on one second. One second. You can make fights private on BoxRec, apparently. Oh, I mean, I wouldn't doubt if they would, but it was up there before, is what people were telling me. They were saying it was already up there. So I don't know why they would why would they make it private? Is that what they're saying? Chicken Talk said the event is private. Why would they do that? It's a private event? What? I don't doubt that they could make it private, but why would you make it private? It's not a private fight. Is it? In this fight, hold on one second. I'm sorry. Hold on one second. His first language is clear. Sorry about that. My man said, delete Errol Spence conversation and let us know that Terrence Crawford went in there as his own promotion and didn't understand the terms, so he created problems. Bro, that dude didn't want that fight, bro. New way of promoting. Yeah, making it private. What sense does that make? What's up in that super chat, bro? What sense does that make? It's a private event on the Chi Health Center's calendar. A private event? It's a private event? It's a private event? Sean Connery. Now watch this. Sean Connery. So you're a con man. Floyd claimed he and Al are business partners. That's true. It's not a claim. And the fight was not going to happen in November. Yeah. Spence Crawford may happen further down the line in the future. So what? Yeah, that's true. So what? So that doesn't mean the fight's not going to happen this year. It wasn't going to happen in November. You have December. December is this year. You may be trying to make people jump up. So what? Read what you said, man. You making people jump to conclusions. And plus, so what? Floyd can say what Floyd wants. That doesn't make it true. Floyd is not Errol. And so what? To boot, Bud accepted it. Bud said yes. Bud said yes to a fight next year. Yes. He agreed to it. Then he changed his mind. So justify him changing his mind and saying, okay, it's fine for next year, but then not telling him anything, taking another fight and using that as the reason that he did. Man, it's BS, man. Man, come on, bro. Y'all are on some whackness, bro, and you know it, man. Don't do that. You know what I mean? They think they smart and think 10 steps ahead. Yeah, dude, they were trying to be cute, bro, and explain why they were ducking that man. And you guys can say what you want. That man ducked. I'm going to put a link for anybody who wants to talk. We'll be on for maybe another half hour. Let me do this now. Hold on one second. In case anybody wants to holler real quick, I'll let y'all holler one at a time real quick because I said I would do it. I said I would do it, so I know y'all probably ain't gonna take me. Said Google Pay block my super chats, bro. Hey, thank you, bro. I appreciate. Put them in the chat, brother. But you know, there's this right here, man. Just so you know, and I didn't put it up, but you know, there's this right here. You can support it on Cash App, bro. But you, King Judah, just put it in the chat. You're a big supporter, brother. You're a big supporter. Just put it in the chat, man. You put it in the chat. Put it in the chat, and I got your back. Bud not taking no shorts. Yeah, he just ain't. What do you mean he ain't taking no shorts? Yeah, he is. His rep taking a short. That man duck. Call it duck as it is, man. He said Shy event said 1220 is a private event. Usually wealthy families, bar mitzvahs are listed as such. Hold on, man. Hold on a second, bro. What's it called? What's it called? Bud only sells 300,000 pay-per-views. He never sold no 300,000 pay-per-views, Julio. He sells about 150,000 pay-per-views. He ain't never been nowhere near 300,000 pay-per-views. Hold on, man. What is this called? The Shy? They not finalized this fight, bro. Nah, bro, they didn't finalize. This fight's not done. That fight's not done. They didn't agree on it. They didn't agree on the play. That's only reason they would do that. Only reason that they would do that is if they have not agreed, if they just set that date aside. You have a private event from 5 p.m. to 11:59 p.m. Hey, George Harvey said, I like your show, fan. Hey, thank you, brother. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. I don't blame the fighters. Well, good for you. I do. I blame Bud specifically. I blame Bud specifically because he's the fighter's the guy to turn the fight down. And they list it as a private event, brother. They're not going to list that as there. It means there's no ticket sales. That means they're not selling any tickets. That means they have not agreed to that fight. Is what that means. What else could that possibly mean? It's not a private event. It's nothing private about it. And they got it blocked off as a private event. You know what that could mean? Somebody could have torched them. Somebody could have torched them and got the date first. They could have got the date first. How are you going to list that as a private event? Wow. They got everything else listed. The Creighton Blue Jays and the Nebraska Huskers. They've got American Volleyball Coaches Association. They probably don't have permission yet for the fight. They probably just don't have their paperwork in order to get the fight done. Hey, Brandon White said, dang, Fanon, you still going? I can dig it. Yeah, man, I do dude, like I said, I talk boxing every day. We talk boxing every day, bro. That's what we do. We talk boxing every day, brother. Oh, we're going to talk to King for a little while. Hey, King.
Who is King?
Oh, you're not King. My bad. What's going on, Jamal?
Hey, what's up, Fanon?
I was checking it was this other dude, man. I'm good, man. What's going on, brother?
Hey, man, that same old man. But yeah, that clip, straight up duck. It ain't no way around that. Crawford straight duck that man. He just one thing about it. Crawford fans don't want to take the L. That's all this is. They don't want to take the L for this.
I agree because it's a bold-faced duck.
Bold-faced duck. Oh, guess what? If Spence would have did that shit, man, these Crawford fans would have fucking ran the fucking muck all around the internet on Spence.
Hey, hold on. Hey, we got kids, bro, on a Sunday morning.
Oh, my bad.
No worries.
No, I'm saying Spence would have did that.
Just so you know, I cuss like a sailor. Just so you know.
Oh, I already know that. I watch you. I already know. But nah, if Spence did that, what Crawford did, man, they would have bashed that man so hard it would have been done for Spence, man. You know, but like I say, Spence. One thing about Spence, he stand on business. How Crawford, how Thurman did Spence, he not fighting Bud no more. It's over. That's done. I really don't think Spence gonna is not trying to fight Crawford now. It's over, bro. You had a chance. You pulled out. You ducked me. You did this fake move. You did talking about some $10 million, and I don't believe that bullshit. Damn, my bad. And I don't believe it. You just straight duck, man. It's over. He need to go on, vacate them belt because you can't get undisputed now. It's over. So it ain't no sense of fighting standing on it. It ain't no sense of fighting boots. Just go on, let them boys fight, and just go on move up to 54. That's it. It's over. Crawford, you already said you ain't need him no way. So that means you already had a built-in excuse anyway, already from the rip.
Yeah, he did. You preaching to the choir here, brother.
Already. Like I would listen to you earlier, like that's straight right. 50-50. If he offered me 50-50, I'm not gonna take it. I'm already a Hall of Fame. All this BS you already been saying, man. So you've been trying. You already know what you were doing. You didn't want to fight no way. You were just building up your name off spit. That's all you were doing.
I agree, man.
Terrible,
Absolutely.
man. That's all I wanted to say for none. Go ahead.
That's good. What you think is gonna happen next for Bud? Let me pick your brain. What you think is gonna happen next for Bud?
Man, that man finna take this payday. If he get that, man, that man finna ride off in the sunset. It's over. He finna retire. He finna. What else? What are you gonna do?
I don't know. I agree with you, bro. I think it's retirement. I think you got a retirement plan, brother.
Yeah, man. Click. The signs there. The signs been there, and it's just coming to fruition right now. The man planning on retiring, man. It's over with. He gonna get this money, and he's just gonna holler off in the sunset. They gonna always have it in my old Spence duck me, his fans, and all this crazy stuff. Man, come on, man. Just go on about your business, bud. Do what you do, dog. You played us all these months. You played us, man, for a long time. We thinking you wanted to fight. I actually thought Bud wanted to fight, to be honest. I thought that. But come to find out you never did want to fight, man. So I'm real disappointed. And it's embarrassing for him and the fans. I don't like it, man.
Them fans are sick, bro.
Man,
them Bud fans are sick.
They sick. Then still trying to blame Spence for this duck sauce. Still trying to blame Spence.
Bro, them dudes can say what they want. Them dudes let them cats down real bad, bro. I got the next dude, bro, so I'm going to bounce, Jamal.
Okay, that's a bet for that. All right.
Hey, man, thank you, brother, for coming on, man. Sam Olsen, what's going on, man?
Hey, Fernand, what's going on, man? Good morning to you.
I'm chilling. What's good with you, brother?
Man, a whole lot of nothing, man. I've been following this fiasco for real about as long as you've been covering it, man. I'm the one who has said that Bud should have came to Texas Stadium and tried to run to Omaha or to Vegas. Like, man, you know how many people we hold here in the Metroplex in our stadium? But nah, check this out. I went up in the barber shop. I brought up the fight. Hey, what y'all think about the fight? These people talking about Earl Duck, not Bud, Earl Duck. I say, man, what is wrong with y'all? But they not no boxing fans, so you know what I did? I smooth got up out of there, man. Ain't no way they gonna tell me that EJ Duck, little old Terrence Crawford, man.
They listen to that ESPN news.
Yeah, hey, you know what was on in the background?
What?
ESPN.
Yeah.
It wasn't no for none, man.
No, that's ESPN, bro. I had my boy.
Man.
Same thing happened with my boy. He was like, show me an ESPN report. I was like, bro, that's ESPN. ESPN telling the story, bro.
This the other thing. They were going to ask me another silly question. Was you there in the negotiation room? I say, man, was you there when they wrote the Bible? But you still read that, don't you? So quit playing with me, man. I don't know what's wrong with these people. But to think that we got Earl Spence haters in the Metroplex? Come on.
Oh, you talking about in Dallas?
Yeah, I'm here in the Triple D.
Oh, are they black folk?
3 times, yes, sir.
Yeah, you got them.
Yeah. I couldn't
stand
it, man. They got up under my skin. And then when I break down the numbers, they talking about 65, 35. Hey, who cares at this point, man?
It's not even true.
what he told him, say, don't try to come with the little body stuff, the little when he had the red jumpsuit on. But now you don't want to fight Mr. Two Lightning in the AWS. Come on with it. Come on, man. Come on, man. Now he done messed up boxing for the welterweight division. Now we got to, we're not finna fight Keith Thurman. He been saying he not finna fight Keith Thurman. And then Jerron Ennis, true enough, Boots got some. Boots, switch it up. Go hard with power in both hands. But, man, EJ might be that problem for him. He might put that blemish on his record.
Hey, man, I'm going to tell you this, man. They put Errol in a position with Boots to make a harder fight for Errol. Right. I'm telling you, bro, that very well may be harder than the Terrence Crawford fight for him. That boy right there has got a lot of go. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
he got a lot of go.
Real quick.
Yes,
about
sir.
This 154. I don't know what EJ gonna do at 54 because you got Mel sitting up there at 54. Miles said that his shoulder hurts, so is he gonna go to 168, and then Mel gonna go to 60, and then EJ gonna run again at 54? That's gonna be kind of hard.
Hey man, he need to fight Jamel.
How for none?
Man, I don't give a dang about their schedule. Them two, the best fighters. That is the best fight that can be made at 154. Is Errol Spence Jr. versus Jermell Charlo. And we all know it. Ain't no need to run from it with all this we buddy this and that stuff.
But they be banging it out at training camp all the time. They should be tired of fighting each other.
Hey man, I don't care. I am ruthless. I don't care. Now I know it ain't gonna happen. However, I'm a big proponent of I don't give a damn. Go ahead and fight that man, bro. That ain't your brother.
I'm with
y'all
you.
Ain't related.
That'd be a nice fight, man. But
yeah, y'all met as boxers. Y'all make some money as boxers. And get all these other dudes out y'all pocket. Be like, hey, man, how much money we can make in this? A lot. So let's make this a lot of money. Derek James ain't going to like it. But Derek be like, hey, man, it is what it is. Hey, man, I got to jump on to this next dude, though, brother. I got to jump to this next dude, bro. I got another cat.
All right,
right
behind man, have a good one. Shalom.
Hey, man, any day, man. You take care, bro. Come back, man.
I will.
All right, bro. What's going on, Buckle Up Boxing?
What's going on, Fanon? What's going on?
I'm chilling, bro. Let me get 2 super chats real quick. John Boy said, on behalf of King Judah, Google screwed you, but I got your back. Thank you, brother. And my man, Herbert Johnson said, old boy on fire, Fanon. Yeah, man, well, we listening to what the fans got to say today. If any Bud fan want to jump out there, I ain't going to argue with you. Go. Much love in that super chat. Go ahead. What you talking about, Herbert? I mean, what you talking about, Buckle Up Boxing?
Yeah, hey, Fanon. Look, man. Floyd told us twice, man. He done told us over and over. He told us twice this year the fight was not happening. Leonard Ellaby told us also earlier this year or late last year they wasn't paying Devin Haney the money that he wanted if he was going to fight Tank. They blatantly sat right there and told us that. Then Floyd blatantly sat there and told us they not making other platforms rich. You already know what Floyd layout is. And Floyd came on that last interview. The last time he told him, I told y'all the fight was not happening. It's going to happen. It's not happening this year. Him and Spence going back and forth. Spence say he not in his contract. Floyd name not in my contract. He said he don't see this or he don't see that. But evidently Floyd doing something because he not stepping back out there protecting himself. Nobody stepping out there saying, Floyd, you don't control that man's career. You don't know what fight he having, what fight he not having. Evidently, it's showing laying out to me like what Floyd saying is real. Floyd is power with the PBC. He said that he talked to Al Heyman every day. Said these people always out here talking about why I'm not this and I'm not that. I talk to Al Heyman every day. I don't know what's wrong with them. He like my second father. And y'all gonna tell me what I don't know. But that's okay. And everybody just consistently ignoring it, fam. That's all. I just basically wanted to chime in on that and say that to you. People are really just ignoring that.
Let me explain something to you. All Floyd Mayweather Jr. said was that Mike Coppin's reports were not true. Every time Floyd Mayweather mentioned that, he was talking about Mike Coppin's tweets that said in October the fight was going to happen in October. And he said, dude, do not believe ESPN. They're saying the fight's going to happen in October. This fight is not going to happen in October. That's what he
And
said.
then Spence came out and
Hold
said
on,
that it
let
was
me
going to
finish.
happen in November.
Let me finish.
All right.
Spence never said anything during this time. Nothing. Errol Spence did not a word come out of Errol Spence Jr.'s mouth. There were boxing channels talking about what Errol said, but Errol never said it.
He
Errol never
tweeted
said
it, Fanon. Did you see the tweet?
Errol, what tweet?
Earl tweeted that he was having his fight in November. Earl tweeted that. And then
No, he
Floyd tweeted the next day he wasn't. Yes, he did.
No, he didn't.
I'm gonna send you I'm gonna get the tweet.
I remember. Stop. I remember the tweets. You don't have to tell me. I remember the tweets. He didn't. But you've never got the date of November 19th out of Errol. Errol said the fight was going to happen next. That's all he ever said. Errol never said this fight's going to happen.
Why is Floyd and Earl going back and forth about when Earl fight happening and Earl not doing nothing?
Let me finish. First, everything that every time Floyd talked, it was after Mike Coppinger put out a report by ESPN and said that this fight is nearly done. All major hurdles are done. That Bud agreed to all financial terms, and they were targeting November 19th. And what Floyd Mayweather Jr. said was that was not true. The only response that Errol gave to Mike Coppinger was to yawn. He yawned. Errol has never said that fight was going to happen in November. The only time November 19th came out associated with Errol was when the Boxing Voice said that Errol is going to fight with or without Bud on November, with or without Bud. That's the only report that ever said November 19th and associated Errol with it. It never came out of Errol Spence Jr.'s mouth.
Well, do you know the only way that fight, the only way that fight is going to happen, you do know, is if Bud get guaranteed money. You do know that, right? You know that fight not happening with no guaranteed money for Bud.
Let's back up. You're jumping. You're jumping. Let's back up to the things that you said. First, Floyd Mayweather Jr. never said the fight wasn't going to happen. Floyd Mayweather Jr. said,
yes, he did say the fight wasn't going to happen. Yes, he did. Yes, he did say the fight wasn't going to happen.
If you're going to cut me off, we got to end it. I let you finish everything you had to say. Floyd did not say the fight wasn't going to happen. He said that the dates that Mike Coppinger was giving you and the information that Mike Coppinger gave you was wrong. He directly responded to reports that were out by Mike Coppinger on Twitter. He even got in Mike Coppinger's Twitter feed and specifically said to Mike Coppinger, what you're saying is not true. I talk to Al Heyman every day. When this fight is agreed to, you will hear it from me or Fight Hype, is what he said. And I've got videos up on every single solitary time it happened. Every time. The whole time is up on my channel, so I know exactly what happened. I'm on record telling you what happened. People are now saying that Floyd said the fight was never going to happen. He never said that. The closest he said was when they said that the fight was going to take place in December, but Floyd again said it's not true. It's not going to happen. It's going to happen in the future. That's what he said. He never said the fight was not going to happen. All he ever said was that Mike Coppinger's reports about it were wrong. That's why he spoke out. He always spoke out in response to reports from ESPN.
So then how is Bud a duck?
Bud is a duck because he didn't take the fight. But let's going forward. Let's keep going forward. Did Bud or did Bud's team not say that they accepted all the terms?
Yeah, they said that.
Then they accepted all the terms, and why aren't they fighting?
I don't know. I wasn't there.
Exactly.
No,
they said that they accepted all of the terms, and now they're not fighting. They are ducking. They accepted everything. You can say anything about the money. You can say they accepted the money. They accepted the date. They gave three different things that they wanted. The PBC gave it to them, and then they still backed away from the fight.
That don't make sense. Okay, well, I feel like that's your version, and maybe I need to hear Bernie version too. So Bernie got a version too.
Bernie.
I need to hear
Bernie
his.
tells you Bernie ain't said nothing but the same thing. Bernie tells you that Bernie said, ha ha ha, we got bank. Now Arrow's gonna have to take the more difficult route. Bernie also said said that the money rumors weren't true. But whatever the case is, the stuff that you said about Floyd Mayweather is not true. That's not true. Floyd never said the fight was not going to happen. Ever. All he ever said was that Mike Coppinger and ESPN were wrong. And guess what? Mike Coppinger and ESPN were wrong. Weren't they? Clearly he didn't accept the fight or he would have fought.
Well, how about if Earl if they don't fight next year, if they don't never fight, then who the duck then? If they never fight throughout their career,
If they never fight, is on Bud because Bud turned the fight down.
Oh, okay.
He turned the fight down. He said no. He accepted all the terms according to his own team. He accepted everything. Had some changes. Errol accepted it, and then he went and fought somebody else. What else do you call that?
I just can't believe. I can't believe Bud was happy with no guaranteed money. I can't believe.
He accepted it though. And guess what? They said it's not true that there was no guarantee. They're now reporting the guarantee was over $5 million. And Bernie said that. Bernie said that there was guaranteed money. That stuff about no money up front. That stuff about no money up front and 35% of the net. Steven Espinoza said it wasn't true.
And that's all they were saying, and that's all everybody was saying. But that's what I was thinking. That's what they saying. Bud said he agreed to. I said Bud said he agreed to no guarantee.
Never agreed.
And he agreed to that.
The only thing what Bud's team said, was that he accepted all financial terms. It was somebody else that threw that information out there about zero money up front and 35% of the net. If they had offered him zero money up front and 35% of the net, I wouldn't be calling Bud a duck. I would be calling Bud an idiot for taking it. Why would you accept that?
Exactly.
But it turns out that wasn't the offer. That's coming from people that were promoting a fight that Bud had already agreed to. Bud already agreed to it. He agreed to it 2 months ago. If you already agreed to the fight 2 months ago, and you never tell the person that you say that you accepted the fight with, and then you refuse to sign, bro, it's just not a good look. But I respect you. I respect you, Buckle Up Boxing, no doubt. I respect you. I respect your opinion, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I just wanted to come on and just say that. I mean, I don't really know what's going on. Hopefully, they do fight for none, and maybe next year we'll get the fight or whatever. You know, I do want to see the fight as bad as everybody else wants to see the fight. And I feel like if they don't, I heard you be asking the question earlier, as far as about if they don't, what should they do next? I feel like, I mean. It don't matter to me because I like the 147 division for both of them still. Because even if they don't fight each other, I'm on Virgil and Boost now. I hear you talk about Virgil and Boost too. I mean, I feel like Virgil and Boost to take over right now, and I feel like they want both of them to get out the way anyway. They want Bud and Spence out their way because they trying to take over. So I like that excitement right there in itself. And one other thing I wanted to say to you, the guy that came on that was talking to you before me, he was saying that. But Bud built I definitely will never agree with Bud built his career off of Spence because everything Bud did, I feel like, you know, all his accolades that he done earned for us, his championship, 135, undisputed at 140, all of that, that ain't have nothing to do with Spence. When I was watching Bud do that, I remember like it was yesterday watching Bud win them belts and coming through doing what he was doing to get in the position that he got in now. And that ain't have nothing to do with Spence. So for him to say that, that's totally something that I don't agree.
Yeah. I think you're right about that, brother. No doubt. I think you're right about that.
Yeah, man. But that's it for non. Hey, I watch you. Keep up the great work, man. I like your channel, and you know, keep doing what you do. And
I appreciate you, brother. And I'll talk to you soon, man. Come on back, man. We'll agree on something else. You know what I mean?
No doubt. Hey, we can agree to disagree, Fanon. I'm good with that. I'm cool with that. I don't have no problem. If we agree, if we disagree on something, we just disagree. But we could be men and be cordial and talk about it. It's all boxing. That's all, man.
Yeah, absolutely, brother. All right, man. You have a blessed day.
All right, take care, man.
All right, deuces. Maverick, what's going on, big man?
What's up, Fanon?
I'm chilling, bro. What's good with you, man?
Good, man. Thank you. First of all, I just want to say thank you for bringing us the truth on these channels here. And I just see, a lot of different people, with a lot of different opinions. And some people just say anything, just to be saying something. And I just want to thank you for your integrity, in the sport, because that's what keeps us all in tune, people that want to be, knowing what's happening and what's really going on. And so I just want to thank you for that.
Thank you, bro.
And also just talk a little bit about the duck, because I believe it's a duck, from observing just from Spence's tweet, his first tweet on how Bud was dragging, and up until Chicken Talk with the Steven Espinosa talking about how Spence was left at the negotiation table, and then us finding out how he was left at the negotiation table with Bud Crawford coming in there as his own promoter, not understanding all the terms and terminology in the contract, wanting to talk to Al Heyman and being frustrated, right into Sean Porter saying he's the most stubborn man alive on the planet and to deal with. And so, along with Bob Arum, with just him not wanting to promote himself and just a bunch of different things that he does as a business person that just doesn't jive right. And what I see overall from everything that's been seen from the leaked tape and how Spence was saying, he just didn't understand. And he's asking a lot of questions. Wanted to talk to Al Heyman himself. Well, people don't do business like that. I deal with big contracts, and you never talk to the higher ups. You deal with their lawyers and you deal with their spokespeople. And so that's the way that business is usually conducted. And just being green in business, some people don't understand that, and it becomes very frustrating. I've been there. However, to go ahead and backdoor and create a whole nother deal while you're in negotiations is just rude, it's disrespectful, and it's bad business. And so who would want to do business with people like that? I mean, in my business, I've chosen to not do business with people that behave in such a manner because, it's just real bad business. And so I think that's a lot of what Bud's dealing with. And was it a duck? Absolutely. Because he didn't have to do all that. Transparency would have saved his butt, and letting everybody know, hey, look, I got another fight.
That's it. And people just on your note, man, when people have said that, I'm like, no, man, people are like, oh, that's business. I'm like, no, that's not business. What happens is you get a reputation for being somebody that I can start entering a negotiation with, and you aren't reliable. Like the number one thing in business is to be reliable. Whatever you buy or whoever you deal with, you want them to be able to be somebody that is going to actually deliver on what they promise. And if this guy has a reputation for getting people and wasting people's time, getting all the way up to a certain, getting up to a point in a negotiation just to leave them high and dry, you embarrass everybody. Like in a large organization, you're gonna embarrass everybody that was supporting you. So like you could have in those complex deals, right? You've got people that are sponsoring you, like people that'll be like, okay, I want to do business with this guy. No, I don't want to do business with this guy. I want to do business with this guy. And you'd be like, no, this guy's a legitimate dude. And you convince everybody in your organization to go through with this. And then all of a sudden that guy pulls out on you. You got everybody was saying, I told you, don't trust his judgment, right? Don't trust his judgment. And that's what I thought was going on with Errol, could go on with Errol in the PBC. Like where the PBC, like Al Heyman, I'm not going to read his mind, but he very well may be like, man, this guy's a headache. He ain't worth all that much amount of money. But Errol, if you really want to fight him, we're going to do it. We'll make the fight. But then you have Errol Al Heyman go through all of that stuff. PBC bending, Showtime, moving dates and, postponing dates and all of that. And these guys could have been thinking a while ago, like, dude, if it wasn't for Errol, we would have been done with this negotiation. We would have just told him, no, thanks. We can't work it out. But, you got Errol there is pushing it like, no, I don't want to fight anybody else. I don't want to fight anybody else. So now when Bud just pulls out, Errol looks like the idiot because everybody in that organization could be like, dude, we told you. And they will look, Errol, I told you, didn't I?
Right.
Be like, man, I thought this dude was going to fight me, man. Now you screwed up Gervonta's date. You screwed up Keith Thurman's date. You screwed up Arizlandi. You might have screwed up Arizlandi Lara's date, Jarrett Hurd's date, a whole bunch of undercard fighters that would have been able to fight in November and in December. There's at least two cards. Could be 2 or 3 cards whose whole system got pushed off because Showtime said, okay, I'm going to ride with what Errol's talking about. Instead, and you know what I mean? So yeah, I agree 100% with what you're saying, man.
And hypothetically speaking, let's just say the fight was January, February, like people were talking about, right? What's another 60 to 90 days on training and getting ready? You need a tune-up?
I guess he doesn't want to train over the Christmas break. Like that's the only thing. Like that's the only legitimate. I don't want to train during the Christmas break. I want to be done before the Christmas break. But no, it is what it is, bro.
Yeah, and real quick about the Ortiz, and Ortiz is from out here. I've seen him fight many times. I'm out of Providence, Rhode Island, with Jimmy Birchfield's promotion. I sponsor a few boxers down at Big Six Boxing Academy.
Oh, do you? Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah,
you definitely from Boston.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You sound just like that dude who's on not just like, but that same accent is the dude that's on Teddy Atlas's show.
Yeah, and actually, I mean, our guys, down there, some of the guys I sponsor, are in the ring with Jermaine. So it was real encouraging for our.
You did, Maverick.
Can you hear me?
You got to go back maybe about 10 seconds.
Oh, okay. It's real encouraging for our guys in the gym that have, gone up against Jermaine in sparring. They do well against him, to see like there's opportunity here, because Jermaine did a really good job, against him. I don't think it was 117, 111. I think he lost, but not by that much.
No, not by that much. So, he's nice, man.
He's good.
He's nice, man. Like real nice.
Oh yeah, I was trying to tell everybody.
Story. Yeah, that's the story. I was trying to say it earlier in the chat that they're talking about how bad Loma looked. Like, no, that kid can fight.
Yes, he can.
You know what I mean? That kid right there can fight. That's the problem. Like, and it's a good matchup. And I think it was a smart move for Loma to fight him because of the athleticism and because he doesn't fight just like Devin Haney, but his mobility and his ability to throw shots, his size, all of that stuff is similar.
Yeah, and Haney's on another level. I mean, I don't know what people are thinking. I mean, if you destroyed Kambosos, who fought well and hard against Lopez and won, and Lopez beat Loma, I mean, what makes people think that when he wiped the map with Kambosos 2 times in a row, shut him out the first fight, and just picked him apart the second, and busted him up? I mean, he's not a knockout puncher, but he busted him up. So what makes him think that Loma's going to win? I don't know. I just have a hard time with that one.
No doubt about it, man.
Yeah.
All right, bro. Hey, make sure you come back, man.
I'll be back, man. I'll be back. I appreciate it. I enjoy you.
Who's the name? Just let me know some of the names of your fighters, man, so people can hear their names, man.
Okay. There's Sean Bay. We call him Sean Bay, Elijah Pakixo. He's we call him the Body Snatcher. And one of the main guys that I've been sponsoring since day one. He's 11-0 with 9 knockouts, and his name is Alejandro Paulino, coming up in the 130-pound division. And he's a super bright kid, and got a bright future.
All right, that's what's up, man. We'll keep an eye out for him, man, and always put the names of your fight. If you ever feel like it, you come by the chat, just put the name, or I'll give you a wrench next time I see you. Put the names of the fighters and bios on there. Or if you want me to put something on Instagram about them, I got like 30,000 followers on Instagram, or you got some highlight reels, we'll throw them up on Instagram or share them on the channel. Help them get your name out there. Let their names get out there, man.
I appreciate that, Fanon. Thank you.
Yeah, all day, man. Take care, brother.
All right, you too, bro. Bye.
Oh, peace. All right, that was nice, man. Nice conversation, bro. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Dude don't know what he's looking at when it comes to Loma. Loma can fight, bro. And all these are all top-notch fighters, man. And we're not talking about anybody that can't fight, really. I do appreciate that Loma thing, bro. My man said Lamar Davidson wrench if possible, for sure. It's not even a question. If possible, it is done. As soon as I see it, it is done, bro. It is done. Hold on, man. Lamar Davidson. Yeah, Lamar Davidson. There you go. All right, Lamar's wrenched up. Let me go to your channel. Make sure you didn't make it up yesterday. Still got to do that just because. Okay, nope, that's not. You didn't just make that up yesterday. So, oops, you flew on me, man. Oops, you flew on me. There you are. All right, Lamar, you got your wrench. No joke. I got him. And let me slide down. I think that's it on the super. I think I might have missed the super chat. I think I might have. But look, man, it was a fun day today, man. We had a good conversation. Thank y'all. We'll be back tomorrow. I'm not gonna go super long today. Oh, he said, hey, there's no way y'all can pin this duck on Arrow. If legacy was important, Bud would have waited until February. Yeah, pretty much, bro. There ain't no way that you're gonna pin it on there, bro. Bernie Chase said Bernie changed his story about no guarantee. It was never his story. It was somebody else's story. Bernie Boxer, I didn't say I like Bernie Boxer, but Bernie is sneaky now. Them dudes out there straight up sneaky now. Ask who it's going to be next year. Like Bud didn't just duck them. Hey man, I appreciate cats, coming up and saying what they got to say, man. Ain't no worries. John Boy said he's right on top of my Superman tie, bro. Have a blessed Sunday. All I gotta go. Yes, sir. So do I. Much love to everybody in the chat, everybody in the super chat. I'm gonna bounce up out of here right now. Y'all have a blessed day. We'll be back tomorrow morning. And with that, I'm out. He said, but if you're a promoter, the owner of your company, who then do you speak to? You're gonna speak to their attorneys, bro. Anybody who wants to do a fight with Errol Spence Jr. has to talk to Al Heyman. Period. And they're going to have their lawyers or their representatives deal with them in a very big deal. That's just what it is. And then you let your people brief you on what's going on. That's just what it is, man. That's what it is the vast majority of the time. You know what I mean? When you buy a phone from Sprint, you're not going to be dealing with the CEO of Sprint to buy your phone. You're going to be dealing with the salesman, Hey, Creole Travis said, good show for now. Thanks, brother. Appreciate you, man. But anyway, that's it. I got to get up out of here. Deuces. See y'all tomorrow.